Okay, welcome back to Chinatown. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I called it Battle of the Baby Hair. I hope y'all caught up. Smirk the motherfucking tweet. Never spoke that nigga Reggie. He trying to kill you, girl. Come from the poet's heart. Lovecraft, don't play with us. Don't let me find the spell book December 21st. God damn it. Why did it look like y'all just threw that drape up there like that? Whose curtain was that? Y'all just gonna let her step on grandma's curtains like that? Oh, shit. If you don't know the name yet, then you're a fool.
Intro shit. It's a letter to my man Bank. Mac Miliano. Walk with me. I remember being locked in that center. 8:30 lockdown, shitty ass dinners. Then I caught my first felony at 17. Got booked, we would rumble over canteen. Told myself I'm never going back. Caught a case for a shooting in a strap. Me and Banks was riding dirty with the Max in that all-white Bonnie, same place we wrote our raps. Shit was getting real, shit hit the fan. A nigga set him up, a nigga got him jammed. I was down to do whatever for my fucking man. That nigga like my brother, we consider fam. I told him when he dropped that he'd be straight. He did a dime but took another nigga gun case. I stood tall looking right up in his face. Told him it was gonna be on when they let him out the gates. Now I'm riding through the city of Philly, these niggas hate it. Philly niggas winning, I swear nigga we made it. Niggas know me in my city cause nigga I gets busy. I put on for my niggas, free nitty. I'm getting to the money, you niggas out here scrambling. You got a problem with me, but we can handle it. I'm a boss, my nigga, I can manage ya. Who piped you up? Who's a fan of ya? I'm getting in my bag on you goofy niggas. I got a long extended clip for you movie niggas. Somerville Music Group, we moving niggas. Niggas hating cause we shining and our movement bigger. I built my own wave, I made my own lane. I wrote my own raps, I made my own name. I got my own money, I did my own thing. Now I'm chillin', living life, watching the ball games. Cavs in the nets. I used to be that nigga selling crack for a check. Now I rap for a check. Gotta get it how I live. Everything that I do, just know I do it for my kids. This the last of a dying breed. I'm on a whole nother level, whole nother speed. I'm in a whole nother game, whole nother league. Shout out to my man, Major fucking League. Shout out to Rain Man, shout out to Reed. All I got is this money, that's all I fucking need. I'm going out my mind, and if I am, then my rollie say it's time for me to buy them once again. Buying all these cars and this jewelry cause I can. Niggas always hating when another nigga win. From beginning to the end, I'm a stun on niggas. You the type to have a gun and still run on niggas, nigga.
We up in here. Let me switch Mac out before he complain about that damn bang being on top of his head. And me with a beard, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Swipe it over a little bit. That's it, right?
That's it.
Yeah. After last, I was on Instagram. I don't know if we still doing the Instagram thing, but I'm on there now. He on there talking about after last night, I ain't got no more tequila. I was in the on his live yesterday. Child, I ain't doing nobody's. Last night I had gin. Gin make you sin. So listen, right? Mac Millie is still getting his camera and everything right. We still getting the audio right. Shout out to everybody that's on Instagram right now. It's kind of a lot. We still didn't practice the whole Instagram thing, but and I don't know if it's gonna be delayed. Am I delayed on your side? I'm good.
Good on my end.
Okay, we good because I have it on 480 right now as far as turning down the quality on here. So first of all, let me break the ice because I had a wonderful fucking weekend. Okay, this past weekend I had an awesome weekend. I went down South Street with my homie. So what happened was, my homie needed somebody to go with her to go pick out an outfit, right?
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well. And the Cash App is definitely in the joint. You
Why
feel me?
I don't see you live on Instagram?
I don't know.
I don't think you live on Instagram, baby. You might be live on Facebook. Oh, now I see.
Nigga, I was gonna say you tripping.
Chill, it just popped up. Chill out.
Yeah, I don't know why I be so delayed with stuff. I don't know. Yeah, we up in here. So listen, right? Like I said, let me break the ice. I went out this weekend and let me tell y'all this story, right? So, okay, so here we go right here. Mac Millie gonna join and we gonna see how this sound. I was talking about she live right now, right? It's gonna take a minute. Spark the tweet. Never smoked that nigga Reggie.
Never. Turn that down, though.
I did. Is it gonna echo?
Oh, you good now?
All right. Well, we up in this joint. So, see, I don't like that.
I don't know why it's echoing on your end. That's what I'm saying. Turn it all the way down on the phone. You don't have to hear nothing on the phone. They gonna hear you.
It won't let me turn my joint all the way down. Oh, maybe I gotta turn down the media.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds good now, I think.
No echo no more.
Okay.
But you on froze on Instagram.
I muted me on Instagram. That doesn't help. That doesn't help if I'm muted.
Yeah, why you muted on Instagram though?
Because it's echoing on my side.
That's weird.
It's too much going. It seems like it's too much going on. Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. Listen, meet us on YouTube. Y'all need to subscribe to the channel anyway. Stop playing.
YouTube. Go to YouTube right now.
Go to YouTube. We gonna have to do a show just on Instagram one day.
Yeah, we could do that. What up, y'all? What up? What up? We in this motherfucker.
All right, well, meet us on YouTube. All right, come on. All right, so listen, right? So, because people coming in and out and they trying to figure out what we doing, right? So I'm down South. Forget South Street. We thought we was going to South Street. That's why I thought we was going. We go to 13th Street. Okay. Now, for a lot of people who don't know, 13th Street is Gay Boulevard at this point. Okay. It's for the LGBTQ. When you go down 13th Street, Center City, for those who have never been to Philly, if you go down 13th near 13th and Market and damn near all the way down, it's going to have a rainbow sign on the top. Okay. Now, that doesn't have anything to do with anything. I'm just telling y'all where I was. Okay. Now, so we get the outfit, we stand in the corner, we roll up we go smoke the gas, right? We smoke the gas, and it's some kids that walk by, right? They asked me to get on their YouTube channel. So I'm like, okay, I get on there. I got my own channel, yada, yada, yada. But they got a ruler in their hand, okay? Keep this in mind. They got a ruler in their hand. I don't know what they're going to ask me or nothing like that, okay? Young boy take his do-rag off. He giving the bitch a seasick. You feel what I'm saying? They got the shorty recording it and all of that, right? He goes stand next to me, and guess what he say? Is 5 inches enough?
Is it?
No. Okay? No. So, and that's what they said. And that's what the boy said. So is it? And I said, no. And I said, I don't know why I did not catch it. I don't know why I did not catch it. In my mind, honestly, when they had the ruler, I thought they was going to try to play me, bro. I thought they was going to try to measure me. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Or like show how short I am. Or like measure my boobs. I don't know. I don't know. We had the fireballs.
Going to measure you with a ruler? Are you serious?
I'm talking not measure me, but like people talk about my head being big. Like, I don't know. I just wasn't thinking. I didn't want to have my mind in the gutter, and their minds was in the gutter. Okay.
I'm going live.
I'm bringing this up because, first of all, it's a lot to just randomly talk to people. Okay. These little kids, they had the camera girl with them. They was walking up and down 13th Street asking people, is 5 inches enough? Then the shorty that's with me, she never heard the question. She come up and stand next to me and gonna say, so not 10 inches? Y'all some perverts, okay? Y'all some perverts out here. And yes, why your joint delayed like that? Turn your Wi-Fi off. I can't hear you, Mac. Now, the point
Oh,
up,
that's
yeah, the young
because
boys are shot out.
my fault. The Wi-Fi was on. My bad.
Yeah, the young boys are shot
My,
the fuck out. And then I'm all on there talking about at least 9, nigga.
on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, man. And I went on their YouTube. They subscribed to me. So I'm gonna put a picture up there. So, or just go look back at their stuff. That's something that they do all the time. They go out and they go ask, random questions to people. But I thought it was really dope and just inspiring because it's not easy for everybody to just talk to random people on the street. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that they had the little camera girl with them. You know what I'm saying? Like they were there. They only had, when I subscribed to them the last couple days, they only had like 70, 78 subscribers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We had our 800. But again, you have to start somewhere. That's the point that I'm making here. You know what I'm saying? It was a little uncouth to be asking, how many inches chicks is taking, but it was good to see the kids actually trying. There's a lot of people, or I'm saying, my age bracket, a little bit older, that complain about the changes and stuff like that. And sometimes you just have to adjust. Again, it's not easy just randomly talking to people. It's not easy, getting a team to work, as you know what I'm saying. So I thought it was really inspiring. It was very funny. So my weekend was great. I did fried. They asked me another question about this young boy, and then I fried his ass. So when that comes out, I'll put it on the channel. Okay, spark the tweet.
It's already sparked.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing right now, yo. I'm trying to get a pen. I'm tired of people saying that I always smell like gas. I'm getting too old to be smelling like gas and not some good perfume or some Egyptian musk oil or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if your cup is in here, Pooh. You got it. So, Macmillie, what's the dilly? I got a few topics to discuss, but is there anything you want to start with?
I'm gonna let you start. Go
So the only thing that I really had on our list today, we could rock out. If anybody want to come in and like talk about something else on the joint now. I wanted to talk about battle rap, but I don't feel like maybe we could talk about that later. Let's just go through the shit that I downloaded. Now, I got Blueface on here. Have you heard about Blueface?
First of all, we all want to know, from Instagram to Facebook to YouTube, where's the wig at?
Over there. I can't do. First of all, before you came in here, I was on Instagram and I already told everybody I can't do that today. It's too hot. It's too hot. I want to get my hair done. I'm tired of those wigs. And a lot of times when we're on this live, those damn stocking caps. Listen, y'all don't know what we go through as women. Those stocking caps and all of that we wear, they be hurting my head. So a lot of times when I'm being on here with you, I start getting restless and I start getting a headache. So I came on here, and we got to talk about Blueface and some other women things. Yeah, and they probably want to fight. So I came ready. So
What's going on, Blueface? I heard you got bitches sleeping up in the crib like R. Kelly.
Yo. You was in Owl's live. All right, you see, Owl, you distracted me. You a real one for hopping in Owl's live last night because I was arguing with a nigga, so I couldn't even stay up in there with you, Owl. So salute to you for getting in a live with people. Now, what's going on with Blueface is Blueface has a bunch of girls and he's doing a reality show. So instead of it being Bad Girls Club, he has something called the Blue Girls Club. Okay. This is what they look like for the most part. Here's a picture here. Is it coming up, y'all? Because I can't see a goddamn thing. Is it up there?
Yeah, I see the girls.
Okay.
The girls.
Those are the girls, right? And they have been people are up in arms because they are getting things like tattoos. of a blue face. I'm gonna show you the little girl getting a tattoo. As y'all can see, right? They all live in one room with the bunk. First of all, this is like jail.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So instead of, you know how because they trying to say it's like a cult and whatnot. So instead of, how R. Kelly had the different houses, had the girls in the different rooms, Blueface got them all in one room, child. He got them all in one room. They getting tattoos. He makes
That's
sure.
why Kelly didn't want them talking to each other and shit.
What'd you say? Who, R. Kelly?
He didn't want them talking to each other and shit. That's why he kept them in separate rooms.
Yeah, yeah. So Blueface want them all to be a family. Again, this is supposed to be like a reality show. Um, and people are in up in arms about it. There's a girl who was there who got kicked out, who wound up leaving. He has a video. First of all, it's on OnlyFans, so it's not just like on just publicly. You have to get the OnlyFans to see what's going on for the most part, right? So it's a show. They're working on season 2. To me, it's the same thing as Flavor of Love. It's the same thing as Real and Chance. It's the same thing of I Love. You know what I'm saying? Like that's to me, that's what's going on. Okay. Now, I'm going to give my overall opinion. I'm just trying to tell y'all this is kind of what the examples are of them. People are in up in arms about it. They feel like he's taking advantage of the women. They're saying that, a lot of these girls might have low self-esteem. Okay, so here's another picture, though, of their rooms. So, again, they in bunk beds. They got suitcases. So, I mean, to me, yes, it does look like a goddamn concentration camp. It do look like, when Franklin was locked up for Kevin's murder, you know what I'm saying? And before he got out, it kind of looked like a packed jail. Now these women are not being forced. Now let's go to what Blueface says, because of course he spoke out about it. And this is what he's saying here. Wait, that's not the first one. Hold on, because I got a lot of things on here. This is the first thing he said. Let me move your comment. For those who are curious, my show is a 3-week series. I move women in from all over the U.S., fly them out to Cali, put them under one roof. I own 2 homes. I don't stay there. I take care of all their financial needs while they are here. I promote their brands, etc. We film all day. Stay tuned. Okay. That was the first thing that he said. Then he goes and explains a little bit more because he was trying to figure out, first of all, he supposedly don't know what a cult is, I guess. It says we don't tolerate any sexual conduct between men and women. So the women do tend to grow interest in each other because of this, but they are adults at the end of the day. It's only so much I can control. So what they do with each other is a part of the show. Subscribe right now to see more. Then there's somebody who also tweeted him in regards to it. It says one of the girls from the last season. Oh, so they are on season 2. One of the girls from the last season of your show says your security guard choked her, and another one basically threatened her with a gun. It's clearly something wrong going on in that house. And he responds and says, false claims, if they were true, I'm sure there wouldn't be a season 2. Well, let's unpack this.
Yeah, I can't bottom of it on this end, but
well, these women are grown. These girls are grown. I saw a video. Oh, here's the tattoo. I saw a video of. Okay, I mean, I thought it was maybe his face. Okay, I don't know. Let's unpack this. How you, before I give my opinion, since I read it off, how you feeling about it? By seeing the pictures and all of that, how you feel? Where the fuck is Mac at?
first and foremost, they chose to get on the plane.
Nigga, you breaking up like crazy. The only thing I heard on my side was they got on the plane by themselves. Then what did you say?
For me,
Yeah, what did you say? Only thing that we heard was they got on the plane by themselves. What else did you say?
they grown. The fuck, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody forced them to go.
How do you
Nobody forced them to
Okay,
be on the show.
that's true. Now, how do you feel about the living conditions though?
You got them living like they in a jail, but I'm pretty sure. Listen, all that is in the the shit when you getting ready to go there. You know what I mean? Whatever paperwork you looked at, everything was in there. You was told that you was gonna be sharing a room with a girl. All that shit. That shit wasn't just sprung on them. Hold on, this dumbass FedEx truck.
Right. It was definitely not. And then I was saying, ain't no taking advantage of females like that. They want to be famous real quick. That's facts. That's one thing that I could say. I'm
Exactly.
just going.
Let's go. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you a little bit. Yeah. Let me see what
China, do you
happens
hear
if
me?
I zoom in.
Yo,
Yeah, now we can hear you. All right. So okay, so while Max is fixing his joint, because first of all, Mac be outside in a motherfucking car, so the connection is probably going in and out from the towers. Now, this can I just say this though? I'm not trying to be smart, but pussy has been selling since Eve, and Adam and Eve realized where those things go. I mean that's I'm just saying, mothers and fathers have been selling their daughters for years. I'm not saying that we are living back in these days, but pussy has been selling since we know it. Okay, that's my thought. Go ahead, Mac. I'm just
yo,
saying, after all these years,
yo. So dig it, right? It's a show called. I don't know if you know about it. It's a show called Side Chicks of Charlotte.
yeah, I know about it.
Like Al said, everybody wants to be famous. Why would they make a show called Side Chicks of Charlotte? You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers like being messy. They like being seen. They
Mm-hmm.
like being heard.
Mm-hmm.
All for bookings though. But ain't no bookings going down with COVID and all that shit, man. So
That's
it's
why
like,
he got them on OnlyFans.
yeah, but after that, what are you gonna do after that? Like, usually people that do these shows and shit go on and do other shit.
They have some type of music that was just kind of their or
Start their
my.
own show, end up fucking with somebody who famous.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, what is the motive of this show? You know what I mean? Like,
And what is the difference of Mona Scott? All of these fucking love and hip hops. It's the same thing. To me, if you want to keep if we keeping it a bean. Now, I have fried Blueface 3 times, maybe between the last 2 years. I said I wasn't even going to talk about him. But I'm not going to fry him for this. People have been doing this same shit for years. There's no different. And to me, his show is probably way realer than goddamn Mona Scott and all that scripted fake ass reality bullshit. What is the difference? What is the difference
it's
between the Bad Girls Club and now? And with him doing what he did, he just taking y'all
no
blueprint and
difference.
making
It's no
money off of it.
It's no difference. Who said it was a difference?
I'm talking about to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because he's facing a lot of backlash. That's why we're talking about this. And I feel like, both of our opinions is pretty much the same because nobody forced y'all to do anything. There's a video of the girl that was on season 1. She said that it was an option to, okay, you get a tattoo or you go home. She went home.
It was an
Nobody
option.
said, oh,
It was an option. It was an option at the
so
end of the day.
mm, mm. Mona, I said Mona has a bigger platform. That's the only difference. Exactly. And
Mona
Mona,
only got a bigger. Mona only got a bigger platform because she stole Chrissy, Jim Jones, and Yandy whole blueprint.
first of all, do you know the girl Pumpkin that I was talking to?
Yeah.
They stole her idea. She tried to do fucking Love and Hip Hop Philly with me almost 12 years ago. Now, I ain't saying that somebody didn't have the same idea. But if we knew what Mona knew, had the same connections, like you said, Chrissy and Yandy, I mean, fucking Chrissy and Yandy, Chrissy and Jim, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know, yo, that shit.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. That Love and Hip Hop Philly shit been in the mix. So if you was thinking like that, if Pumpkin was thinking like that, my nigga Ant from Rerun the Streets was thinking like that.
He did. He was that.
He had the people who can actually do it. He had the Gillies and the shit like that. He could have pulled it off, even if it was just a YouTube series.
Yep.
So it ain't like other people ain't think about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just about who was going to be able to do it.
Right.
Who had the power to do it. Who had the drive to make this thing come full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
And then he's saying that he don't really be there. He record all day. I mean, we only going up.
It sounds just like Diddy when he was making the band.
Yo, earlier I was watching Babs, Lady Luck, and it's another girl live, and they were talking about this. And Babs said, "Yo, Diddy had us on bunk beds. The fuck? He made them niggas walk how far to get a fucking cheesecake? The whole band, everybody was sleeping on bunk beds."
At one point, not
one point, yes, in the beginning, and then they start, but even still, even down to Danny Kane, they all still was sleeping in the same rooms. Now it was two or three to a room, but what's the difference? What is the difference of what he's doing? He's not forcing these girls to do anything. Now it do look like a gel up in that bitch, but if he's paying for all these expenses, if you females are doing something and instead of just depending on him, because that's pretty much the reason why y'all came there. If y'all came there to let a man take care of you, you gonna accept whatever the fuck he's gonna give to you. Y'all not sleeping on floors. Shit, I was sleeping in motherfucking studios floors and stuff to write my music and all of that.
Listen, I'm pretty sure, like I said, all of them signed non-disclosures and shit like that. You know what I mean? So this shit shouldn't even be talked about, man.
Look at this comment. Anthony Sims said, all that's true and fine and dandy, but the earth wasn't made to be a prison for nobody. It was made for people to come here and learn how to love and be better people to grow. They not in prison. They're not being locked up.
They were probably told they was going to be given a certain amount of money for how long.
Exactly.
All types of shit. You know what I mean? Them girls went and did that to get some money, to get some fame, get some clout. That's what today is all about. Maybe back in the day it was like that, OG, because the way you talking, you giving me OG vibes.
You giving me preacher vibes. And it says God made the earth, and what about the rest of the planets? But we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, you giving me OG vibes and shit. So
they do anything for clout.
Yeah, that's all. That's yeah.
And again, I get what you're saying about peace and all of the other stuff, but once you start putting the root of all evil as far as money and everything else, even talking about the land of the free, the United States is one of the fucking main countries that don't abide or just is about wealth. You go to some other countries and they're about health. They have free healthcare. They have free education in other fucking countries because they actually give a fuck about the people. They come over here, the land of the free and all this old bullshit.
What's next?
What's next is we about to fry the fuck out of these women because they put a post on. That's why I got my scarf on, because I know y'all gonna want to fight. What's up? Right? So they put a dog on post on the neighborhood talk, right? Look at this shit. Look at it, okay? Men only. Isn't that what that says?
Mm-hmm.
Give women one piece of advice that would help us understand you better. Okay? It
Yeah.
says men only. Okay? So there's a lot of men who put up their comments on how they felt. Here's one here. Expecting us to read your mind is a toxic trait. Most of the time, we aren't clueless. We're just hesitant of making assumptions for you or crossing a boundary by speaking and acting for you. Okay, that's what one dude said.
Facts. That's facts, though.
Um, here's another one here. Be nice to him. If you are worried that being nice will make him take you for granted, you have the wrong guy.
I don't like how he said be nice to him, like I'm a kid, like we kids and some
Yeah,
shit like that. But I understand what he's talking about, though.
yeah, because I can agree with that too because I'm a mean bitch
Yeah,
sometimes. So
but
what the fuck?
I just don't like how he said be nice to
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. Be nice to
Yeah,
me. Like
yeah.
nigga, man up.
The fuck?
Here's another one. Only speaking for me as a man. Please do a better job of listening and not going back and forth with me. Sometimes
Facts.
it's better to take things in than to always feel compelled to respond to someone or to listen only for the
Facts.
sakes of responding to things
Facts.
to
Facts.
get out how
Facts.
you feel.
Facts. Facts.
Yes,
Heavy
yes.
weight said it. I'm stating facts. You ain't even have to
All
finish
that.
that. You
Now,
gotta.
but listen, because we gonna get on to this because we about to fry these
What's
bitches.
up, Hannah?
Hey Hannah. Hannah had called in one time. We love Hannah over here. We got to make Hannah a mod and shit. So it said men only, right? So what do you
Yeah.
think the bitches want to do? Come all up in the motherfucking comments and do all this so extra stuff, right?
And
Wait, is
rebuttal.
this another tweet? Hold on. Okay, understand that we have our own outlets for peace and serenity. You aren't always the problem, but you are also not always the solution.
That's true too. I used to tell my son mother that all the time. Like, yo, you can't fix every fucking thing that I feel like is wrong with me, man. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I just need to get through this shit myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just be there, be there. Just do what you do on a regular and just be there. You know what I mean? The times that I need you, you know when I need you. I call on you. I ask you, yo, can you do this for me? I need you. You know what I mean? So you know when I need you.
But
I
y'all,
tell you when I need you.
y'all also don't really express yourselves, and that's okay. Let's go to
We
hold
don't.
on.
We don't. Because I got a problem with that.
There's
I got a
another one,
problem
like
with
you
that.
just said, form of peace. You don't have to understand every situation. If you can tell
Exactly.
something is off with me, cater to me rather than stabbing me with what's
What's
wrong.
wrong? Yeah.
Then following up with
Yeah.
you're not communicating. You're not creating a
Yeah.
safe space for me to care to say the problem.
Yeah. That's what I'm just saying. Like that's what I'm you see, you was ready to like try to, dissect what I said, and then you came upon that, and it's like you can't dissect what I'm saying. Like all I'm just saying is like, yo, like I said, when I need you, you know when I need you. Some shit you can't fix. I gotta get through this shit myself. You know what I mean? It might be some shit that I can't even talk to you about. You dig
Mm-hmm.
me? I can't even talk to you about it because you might not understand it the way I need you to understand it. You might
Right.
understand it the way you are going to understand it because you're on the outside looking in and you're only hearing it from my mouth, but you're not going to understand it the way I need you to understand it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I have those type problems. That's why I'm like, you know what I mean? Everything they saying is facts. It's facts, and it's not. It ain't us asking you to spend money or anything. You don't got to spend money or nothing to make us be happy. I don't need nobody. I'm so simple, yo. I'm simple as shit, dog.
Men are simple.
I'm simple as
Men are
shit, yo. I don't.
simple.
I've
We are
never.
not simple.
I'm
We
never
are not
extra.
simple. That's why Eve's ass went to that other fucking tree. Bitch, you had a whole garden. What the fuck is you doing over there? What did you need to go over there for?
Complicate things.
Complicating shit. Now you didn't change our lives for. We don't listen. We
At all.
don't fucking listen. And I'm gonna make this.
Females,
And I'm
say that. Females.
females don't listen. Okay?
They
We
don't.
don't fucking listen. We're so
You hear one
emotional.
thing, you hear something, y'all this is what I hate about females, yo. Y'all will hear one fucking thing and flip that shit
Yep.
and turn it into what you fucking heard.
What you thought a nigga meant.
Like, what the fuck? How do you do that? How do you just
Like, I didn't even say that.
said? How do you change what I said and made it what you wanted to fucking make of it? And now it's something that wasn't even what it, like, come on, man. Like,
well, that's how I took it. Well, that's how I took it.
Y'all make things complicated. Y'all make things complicated. And you can say the same thing about men.
Yes.
You can say the same thing about men, but we are simple.
Yep. For me, I know it.
Listen, I don't even like, I really don't even like going out and none of that shit, for real. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even like going out. I like to just chill, yo. I like to be out the way. I feel like that's how I made it, you know what I mean, into my 30s. Because I be out the way.
Real shit.
I'm not trying to be out here every day, yo. These motherfuckers' caskets that I stood over that's way younger than me because they wanted to be out here every day. They needed to be seen and shit like that. I don't need to be seen. And a lot of chicks like those type niggas, though, that's out here every day.
Yeah. Stop operating off of feelings and emotions and use some logic. I like that. Yeah. We don't use logic. This is why you have a bitch that'll literally cuss you the fuck out. Next minute she jumping to fight you, and then the next minute you love me for real. Are you fucking retarded? We can't say that no more. We can't say the word retarded no more, but whatever.
Are you fucking delusional? That's what it is.
That word.
You're fucking delusional, yo.
Yep.
Like, yo, you know what I hate? This is another thing that I hate too about females. That, yo, y'all forget. Y'all so forgetful, man. Y'all just like totally
certain
forget
females.
everything.
Don't say all.
Listen, I feel like y'all are totally forgetful. A motherfucker could do, and then when a motherfucker don't do shit or can't do something, you crucify a motherfucker for it. Like, I never
agree with
say,
that.
Listen, right? Speaking just for me, right? I think I've been put down more than praised.
By women. Yes.
By women. You know what I mean? I've been put down more than praised. I've seen it. And it's like, yo, when I'm fucking, you know what I mean? When I'm the man, I don't get no recognition. But when you feel like I'm on some fuck boy shit, because that's the word
you gonna say it.
You know, females, you know, you want to tell everybody that I'm on some fuck boy shit. You want everybody to know that I'm in the doghouse, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a fucked up way for a woman to treat a man and then say you don't love me or you don't show the attention and things that you know that you're looking for. How can you expect a man to open up, right?
When he do, and you
exactly when he do,
you use that you use it against him, or you fucking try to play him with that same information.
There you go.
So these niggas ain't trusting us. That's why they don't want to communicate, because you always running your fucking mouth to your bum ass friend that want to tell you, no, fuck that nigga, and she ain't got shit. She ain't got no dude. She ain't got no crib. She just want to call you every day and hear about your fucking funky ass relationship that you try to make seem like it's so funky though. But then the next month, let y'all break up. She gonna fuck him.
Now,
that's why I got the scarf on.
Now on that, now let's stay right there in that lane right there, right? So hold on. Let me go to my other phone real quick.
Oh shit. Y'all know how me and Mac do. Me and Mac don't never talk about the topics we gonna discuss. That's why we come on here with pure authenticity.
All right.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it right. Authenticity.
Good.
Listen, right? So dig it, y'all. Is this shit y'all see that's going on with Steve Harvey, right? Saying,
yes.
You know, about men and women being friends and things of that nature, right? So he say, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm on what he on. Damn, look all this pollen on my door. This pollen is out here crazy.
That's why you kept sneezing earlier.
Yeah. So look, he says he's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. Guys remain your friends in hopes that one day there will be a crack in the door or a chink in the armor.
Yep.
And trust and believe that guy you think just your buddy, he will slide in the crack the moment he get the opportunity. Now, people are saying there's plenty of things wrong with this theory. You know, and I'm gonna say this. I'm understanding what he's saying, right? So you a girl could be friends with this guy, right? Well, think she's friends with this guy. Damn, this shit all over my phone too. Sorry, y'all. But he could be friends with this girl, and that's because she put him in the
friend zone,
right? So now, if she ever said, "Yo, you want to try to work this out?" You think he's gonna say, "Oh no, we friends. I just want to still be your friend."
Fuck you think he's gonna say, "I don't want to mess up our friendship"? That's some female shit.
Fuck no.
Exactly.
Right? So this is why I say I understand where he's coming from, because when a guy says, "Oh, she's my friend," it's not because he didn't want to he didn't want to fuck her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exact. You dig me? It's not because he didn't want to fuck her. It's because he's the friend. You dig me? Like, I don't know if I want to hear some people chime in about this, because I believe that 99% of men that get put in the friend zone want to take if have the opportunity is going to take a crack at her.
Yes. Can I explain why I agree totally?
Ooh, I didn't think you was going to agree with the boy. Let me. Ooh,
hey, hold the fuck up, my nigga.
I gotta close the door.
Let me tell you why. Shout out to Murdoch, my brother in this joint. I put the joint in the chat just in case y'all want to come in.
Shout out to Murdoch.
Yes, Murdoch is what's been my brother for years. And I'm gonna give you an example. Murdoch is one of the people that I could give an example to. Murdoch has been my brother for years. But if I would have hold on, I moved the joint up. Murdoch has been my brother for years, but if I threw the fucking pussy at him, he gonna catch it. There has been so many. I'm gonna say this. I was in denial for a long time. I have had so many men come and smoke with me just because they love my vibe. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hang with them. They didn't drop weed off or whatever the case may be. I was in denial for so many years that when shit hit the fan and then they feel some type of way, I'm looking dumb. Like I didn't set that. As women, we try to act like we don't know what's up. Again, Steve Harvey is completely right. There is not one man. I don't care. You know how many niggas call me bro?
99.9.
99.9% of the time, if that dude say, I don't go if I'm talking about down to my brother, my best friend Terrence. If I ever threw it at him, he's going to catch it. Are you kidding me? Are you like, come on? What if a dude say he don't want to mess up your friendship or something like that? He might be gay. Let's just keep it 100. There's dudes will stick their penis in a wall.
But dig it though. See me, I got people that I've known 20 years, right? I don't look at it like that. You know what I mean?
I don't care.
I don't.
If the bitch if you had a drunk moment and whoever your friends are looking good, you're not going to turn it down if you're not in your relationship.
See, now you're talking about in a relationship.
If you are, I'm saying in general, if you are not in a relationship and any of your friends be like, okay, I don't want to be a friend with you no more. I want to give it up. I want to throw this thing at you. You're not gonna, if you're not with wifey, you're gonna add that to your list. That's what niggas do.
Saying is, if it's, I'm speaking for me.
Okay.
The people that I've known, you know what I mean, for 20 years that I call my friends and shit like that, they are really friends. You dig me?
I'll up in this joint. Go ahead and talk, and then we're gonna let Al speak.
Yeah, listen, they are really friends. You dig me? So at the end of the day, I don't even see them in that light. There are motherfuckers who are not even my family, who've been around me all my life, who became cousins. You dig me? Anything could have and I'm saying this because I've had family members who've messed with these people. You know what I mean? Who've messed with these people who I consider family.
Right.
But my family, who's my blood, have messed with these people that I've considered family and shit like that. You dig me?
So that's where your loyalty lies.
Not even, but dig it though. Before they ever messed with them, I was friends with them. If I wanted to take that leap, I could have took that leap. You know what I mean? But I never ever looked at them like that. I always looked at them as like family.
The homie. Yeah, the family for sure. Yeah.
I don't know if it's just the way that I came up. You dig me? Like we just came up being real big on family shit. Fucking family reunions and shit like that. Yo, so when you grow up around people all your life, it's hard for me to look at them.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
It's hard for me to look at them in a sexual way. You dig me? Now,
and that's the East Coast thing, though.
Dig it. Now, dig it. Now, if you're talking about somebody that, you know what I mean, I just met a couple years ago, now that's not a friend.
Right.
That's really not a friend because I really don't even know them. You know what I mean? I don't really know them.
Yeah.
That's an acquaintance. You know what I mean? That's what that is.
Associate.
So if I met somebody 3 years ago and we were cool, you know what I mean, while I wasn't in a relationship and we like kind of like both friend zoned each other, but then somehow, some way we link up down the line and you say drunk and all this shit. Yeah, it's possible that shit can happen. You know what I mean? And some people regret that shit though. Don't think like everybody be like, yes, I finally hit that. Some people regret that shit like, damn, dog.
It changed everything.
Yeah, everything just changed.
Yeah. Yeah, because I done fucked some niggas and been like, damn, nigga, I don't even look at you the same. Nut ass pumps you gave. Shit. Go ahead, Al. Speak your piece, nigga.
Oh,
yo, y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah,
YBU, what up?
What's good? YBU Records, you know.
You know.
But yeah, basically, both of y'all agree on the same point. I rarely agree with Steve Harvey on shit because I just got a different way of thinking about shit. But this John, I think he
I feel like he be snitching. I feel like he be snitching on niggas. I don't fuck with him, but go ahead.
Yo, he literally had bitches buying the book to try to like control they nigga, some type of mental manipulation type. I don't dig all that. Like, but
Yeah, because his wife is where he got all the information from. Ain't that a bitch?
of course, it's always a female with that type of info.
Yep.
But as far as this shit, I'm gonna say
Listen,
me personally, the only chicks that like I can say I was cool with.
behind.
You was cool with what?
The only chicks I can say I was cool with and they totally off limits, like as far as fucking or whatever the case may be, is like my homies, baby moms and shit. Like that's off limits. I
So
don't do
baby
that.
mamas is off limits for you.
Yeah, yeah. My
What about
homie.
What about
My
main chicks? Because what if she ain't got a baby? Main chicks?
if you used to fuck, like, all right, it depends. It got to be a real old situation for me to really be like, you know what? They ain't been together for like 10 years, 15 years, or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe then.
Mm-hmm.
So, but other than that, most of the time, niggas is only not gonna take that little chance to sneak in the door that you give them if you're fucking ugly.
You're tripping, yo. The
the
ugly chicks be having the great sloppy toppies. You're tripping out here.
Yo, but a nigga might not try to fuck if you look like something.
Yeah, that's true.
99% of the time, I used to tell that to all like the girls I was in relationships with, all of them was cool with niggas, and it would be like a thing. Well, he my friend, and he always gonna be my friend. I'll be like, yo, stop saying that. That nigga's not really your friend.
He
Because
only your friend to get close to you, and y'all know because y'all the niggas. Y'all
facts.
know what y'all be doing. Like, so why the fuck don't we still be listening?
Facts. A lot of females I met got a problem with hearing the truth. Like, you know what I mean? And that's some real shit. You can say that nigga really your friend if y'all had an opportunity or two to do something and neither one of y'all pursued it for whatever reason. That nigga right there, I'll be like, all right, maybe he really is your friend. But most of the time, a nigga, like you said, he's just waiting on his opportunity for y'all to open that door for him. Like, he's gonna take it.
I got one friend like that. Only got one friend like that, bro.
See?
One friend.
I was having this discussion with my girl, right?
Uh-huh.
This is why I made this a topic, because I had this discussion with my girl, and the whole thing was like, I feel like she wasn't understanding where I was coming from. Like the whole thing ended up getting flipped on me. All I was trying to do was trying to tell her is that 99% of men put
trying
in
to
that
smash
position are you know what I mean, or trying to smash. You know what I mean? It's nobody that she can tell me that is her friend, because I don't know any. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I haven't seen any ever come around, call or anything. So if it do start happening, I find that shit weird, you know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is if you told one of them niggas that you wasn't fucking with me and you know what I mean, come over, you think that he's not thinking that he's coming to smash?
They love when we going through some shit or we grieving. They love to give up the grief. The grief.
Oh yeah. That a nigga will play the.
Listen,
that nigga
niggas,
did what? That nigga did what to you?
Listen, what's crazy is that a lot of these chicks out here don't even be understanding, right?
No,
when they go
they
do
fall
shit like
right for it.
Listen, they fall right for it. They don't even be digging that. Them niggas be having whole situations and shit. You know what I mean? So you just was convenient. And if you if you're a female that like to be convenient, then I feel like it's something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Because
it do be that. I'm gonna tell you from my own experience. When I was just throwing that shit around, I had my own insecurities. I had put my all into a relationship.
It's a podcast, bro.
I put my all into a relationship. I was throwing that bitch. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I knew the game. I knew all these, none of them was my main niggas or whatever the case may be, but I knew
But how
that.
did it make you feel as a female though?
First of all, when I used to get
You
home,
didn't
I
care?
used to feel like shit because we're not niggas. Yes, I'm bro
Exactly.
all day, but we're not
Exactly.
niggas. We still go
Exactly.
home and fucking cuddle up like a
Yup.
fetus because
Yup.
this nigga going back to his bitch and you were
Yup.
just a fuck. And that's how
That's
you
it.
feel. And we
And you
want to walk
tried to
around.
play it
Yeah,
like
I
it was
just be
just a
wanting to
fuck
fuck
too.
these
You
niggas.
try to
No, we
puff your
don't.
listen. You try to puff your chest out too, like it was just a fuck too. But that's
Yes.
not really.
Now with certain people, but okay, even if it was just a fuck, it's still me going home knowing that you deserve more, but you don't even know your own worth, baby girl. That's the fucking problem.
Yup.
Females
Facts.
not
That's what
knowing
it
they worth.
was. As
Females not
cute as
knowing
I
they worth.
was, as cute as I am, I still have insecurities of being skinny. Like, bitch, I be cold. Y'all bitches, y'all
Yeah.
big bitches be talking all this shit. You think you you light and all of that. First of all, I love me a chocolate woman. Secondly, bitch, I'm cold half the time. Some niggas don't want to mess with me. I still shape like a little fucking boy. You feel what I'm saying? So I would go home literally. Yes, I didn't care about these niggas. I knew their situation. But once, especially after having a child, I don't be understanding how these bitches be having children and your mindset still don't fucking change.
Yeah, still be
So
on some
now if I'm
fucking.
gonna pop my
Still be on.
pussy, or if I'm gonna do, or if I'm gonna give a nigga head, you gotta make sure I got a will. I got fucking
Yo.
money to feed my child. Cause I learned
Yo.
from old heads. You don't fucking leave with a wet ass and no money. Are you fucking crazy?
Yo. Yo. But peep this. I was talking to my daughter mom. This one, me and her was still together, and I was trying to have a conversation with my daughter mom, and I'm like, yo, like she like, well, you the only nigga I've been with that actually like gave a fuck or looked at me like I wasn't just a piece of ass. And I'm like, that's the problem mentally with you. You allow how everybody else treated you to define who the fuck you is.
Yeah.
So when I come in the door treating you like something, you like this nigga weird. Like
Not
something
used to.
wrong with you.
Not used to it. Not used to it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. But it's the trauma shit. I think we all need therapy, bro. That's how I feel. I think we all need some sort of fucking therapy because we walk around with too much trauma. Like,
Listen, bro, I've had therapy. That's what I'm trying. You know what I mean? Like that shit.
I didn't, and I need it.
I'm
Go
gonna tell you,
ahead.
a lot of black people don't fucking, admit that they have a problem. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's hard for somebody to admit, yo, I got a fucking problem, Like that's they could say everything else. They could say, fuck you, bitch, kiss my ass, I don't give a shit. But saying
yeah.
I have a problem is the hardest shit ever for a motherfucker to say because they don't want to believe that shit. What? I got a problem? No, I ain't got no motherfucking problem. You got a
Right.
problem.
Or if you do, you think you can self-diagnose all your
like
all your fucking problems.
And my man just said we don't feel comfortable with showing vulnerability. And
Fuck
that's
no,
that.
we look weak. We feel like we look weak. When I was going through my anxiety and depression, I didn't want to tell nobody because I felt like I'm good. You China, you supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? That shit almost killed me, bro. Like people get to we hold so much on us and be like, yeah, we good. And our fucking parents made us feel that way. There's been times high school is the worst ever for everybody. We go through so much changes and all of that, and then our fucking parents go to us, ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't depressed.
My mom used to
I'm really
always say that shit
depressed.
to me. My mom used to always say that shit to me. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Even down to when I used to say I couldn't see in the back of the class. You know what I mean? When they take you to the nurse and you got to do the eye thing and all that shit.
Yeah.
I used to do that shit and I couldn't fucking see certain letters and shit.
And she thought you was playing.
My mom and they'd tell her, yeah, your son can't see. You keep letting him fucking lie to you and this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm really sitting in the back of the classroom, shit blurrier than a motherfucker. I didn't get glasses until I became an adult and was able to go get it on my own because all my life, my mom didn't believe the school when they was fucking telling her. You dig me? So, man, that shit stems from a lot of shit, man. But that, like I said,
it starts at home though. It starts at home. Like we saying, a lot of times the parents, our parents was fucked up because they parents was fucked up, and then
And
you know what I mean.
facts. I could definitely vouch for that because my grandmom was fucked up. My mom,
Mm.
she fucked up. You know what I mean? She probably admitted too. She probably, if I had her on the phone right now, she probably would admit that she fucked up. Definitely with me. You know what I mean? But she proud of what I am today, though. You know what I mean?
Because
Like,
of how strong you came out, and those examples so early was showing
and
you that
I'm not a slouch. I'm not a slouch. I'm not a bum. I'm not a fucking. You know what I mean? I'm not out here tweaking.
And,
You
and,
gotta
and
be.
you and you know something else.
You got another one?
You people got to stop making fucking excuses for being that way. No, I'm just
Mhm.
like that. I'm
Yeah,
just like that. If you
yeah,
want to change it, fix that shit. Do something about
Acknowledge
it.
that shit though.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna keep saying the same thing over
Listen,
if that shit ain't real.
I sat down with a therapist, right? And I told him some of the deepest, darkest shit I would never tell y'all or
I
anything.
gotta go to
You
the
know?
bathroom. Go ahead, y'all. I gotta go to bed.
But I
all
told
right.
him some of the deepest, darkest shit. And he told me, he said, yo, I can't put this down. He was a black guy. He said, I
Yeah,
can't put this down. Because if I put this down, it's gonna follow you and they're gonna put you down as like you crazy. You probably not gonna walk out of here.
facts, facts. But he knew that you
But
needed an outlet for that shit
I
though.
needed to get that all out, bro. I
Yeah,
needed to get that all out. Like if I didn't tell him everything, I felt like shit would have still been eating at me because I didn't get to tell him everything because I held back shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But at least you took the steps to actually fucking go to
But
there
look,
or
so,
to
but
talk to
listen,
somebody.
but dig it though. I'm not taking all the credit for that because I was pushed to do it.
Well, yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
seen me breaking down and losing myself. And I started to get to the point where as though every day I felt like a fucking black cloud was over me. You dig
yeah,
me? No, it could
yeah.
be the fucking sunniest, best day outside, and I could feel like just on me is a black cloud raining.
Everything you touch turn to
Everywhere
shit.
I go is just I'm just not happy. And I
Yeah,
started to take that shit out on other people. And this is one thing I know too with depression. That shit never goes away. It never
nope,
goes away. I
nope.
still deal with that shit today, bro. I still deal with that shit today. Some days I wake up and I feel like shit.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
that's
feel like
real.
I'll be feeling like I just want to give up and shit like that. You know what I mean? But then you know what I think about though? I got a chain made and it got my kids on there, yo. And I look at that shit. I look at
Facts.
that shit, yo, and I say, yo, I can't give up. Not right
Yo,
now, anyway. You know what I mean?
they look.
When they all grown or whatever, if I feel like just giving up, then hey, I did what I did to get them where they at now. You know what I mean? But right
They
now,
looking at us for guidance, bro. That's why the kids. If your kids don't motivate you to change, then I don't think anything will, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they are my kids are my top priority, bro. They are the reason why I didn't let depression break me. You feel me? Because I felt like my depression was raining over on them too.
of
Mm.
course,
Like they were feeling it. They were feeling the wrath too.
Mm-hmm.
of course, and your
Yeah.
kids know when you fucked up faster than anybody, than your homies or your girlfriends, or you know what I mean. They can sense it when you fucked up about something because they start changing their actions.
Like,
But we gotta break that cycle of toxic shit. Like our age group,
listen, it's easier said than done, Al.
facts, but we gotta take baby steps is still steps, bro. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, we're not gonna conquer it all in a day, but take a fucking step forward in that direction. You might feel better about yourself.
People think a year is too long. Motherfuckers think going to college for 4 years is too long. Like, what? 4 years? You know what I could be doing for 4 years? And then don't do nothing for 4 years and be like, damn,
That shit flew by.
4 years went past, you ain't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yep,
4 years you could have been going to school.
yep,
Now,
yep.
can I ask y'all a question though? Do y'all do because of y'all? I know a little bit of both of y'all experience as far as parents and y'all, the parents and stuff like that. I don't want to give too much, but do you think Mac and Al, the way that you parent comes from, what you saw is? I'm talking about like sheltering them. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying?
For
Okay.
sure. for
It
sure.
it has an effect. It has an
For
effect.
me.
Or do you feel like you have a disconnect with your kids sometimes because of the disconnect you had with your children? Not you, but I'm just saying maybe
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's why I said for me, no sir.
okay.
I just made like a promise to myself once I found out I was having a kid that I'm not never I'm gonna try my damnedest to never make her feel as lonely as I fucking felt, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody gives a fuck about me. That's a hard ass feeling as a kid, yo.
But you had both parents though.
I still was lonely as fuck. And I'm gonna tell you why. My pop was an alcoholic. I'm gonna get into it. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. My pop was an alkie. He had to go to rehab quite a few times, but he couldn't control it. Like that's how bad it was. So what type of life you think I had with him?
Yeah.
And then my mom, she worked all the time. I never got to spend no time with my mom was working 16-hour shifts since I was fucking 7 years old.
Oh.
So when I say, and that's how everybody else was looking at it, like, you got both of your parents. But if you knew what the fuck, I raised my damn self, yo. Like,
so you were basically in the house still, because that's why I wanted you to bring that up, because people will be assuming, or they just be like, you should be grateful because you have both parents. Like, you don't know my fucking life.
My uncle told me I should be grateful because I just had he swear I just had the best motherfucking life. You dig? My uncle swear I had the best motherfucking life growing up. You had all the sneakers and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bro, you wasn't there.
Yeah.
You wasn't there every day.
Yeah. That's the shit we give a fuck about as when we kids. Like it ain't all that other shit.
You don't know what the fuck I endured. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I feel like my mom was supposed to do that shit. She was supposed to get me sneakers for my birthday. She's supposed to get me sneakers the beginning of the school year. She's supposed to get me boots at Christmas time. She's supposed to have me look nice on Easter and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, she was supposed to do that shit. That you brought me in this world. I'm your kid. You
Take
know,
care of me.
You gotta
right.
That.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be extra. The fuck?
All that little shit like that, Christmas and shit like that. I feel like damn near every kid on my block had Christmas. Every kid on my block had a birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
but the connection is always different. Fuck that material bullshit.
I didn't have the life because I had every fucking pair of Jordans that came out. Like I went to school and I catch wreck at school because I was just my household just wasn't right.
And you was angry, so you took it out on other people at school. Because I did the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
I did the same thing, yo. I took that shit. I was so mad. People left me for dead and stuff like that. And again, like you said, it starts at home. This is why a lot of us don't know how to talk to people a lot. This is why a lot of us females, including myself, y'all watch that video with me and my twin sister. If I start talking, I'm gonna go low blow. Because I have felt people that I thought I loved tear me the fuck down. So that's my only defense. And it's fucked up. I'm not going to ever sit here and be like, well, it is what it is. No, I can be a fucked up ass person when I open my mouth sometimes. But that experiences that I went through and all the pain, I took that out on everybody else. There's too many women that don't have dads, so they don't even know how to respect a man. And then y'all do that shit in front of y'all fucking sons and in front of y'all daughters. So they don't know how to respect no fucking body.
Yeah. We make too many weird situations a normal thing, and it ain't gotta be like that. That shit not normal. That shit is not normal, yo. Like,
so how y'all feel about when, let me say how I'm gonna word this. When you're in a relationship, I feel like you should pick your battles.
What do you mean?
When I say
y'all
that,
both get some head nodding, so y'all must be going through shit. I'm single. Hit me up in the DM. Go ahead.
No, I went through shit. I'm gonna put that in the past tense.
Here she goes. She always talking shit. Nobody going through shit.
Because I've been drinking the gin.
Yeah,
my bad.
That Amsterdam got you lit over there.
Yeah, cheap shit. Cheap shit. Okay, I got bills to pay.
you feel about being when you're in a relationship, picking your battles though, as far as arguments and shit like that? But
All right.
like I feel like certain shit don't really need to be responded on. I feel
Yeah.
like you have arguments about dumb shit. I really don't really want. I don't really feel like you should go back and talk about that shit because it was so fucking dumb that it should
Yeah.
happen. So
Yeah.
even you know what I mean. Go back and elaborate on that. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
we both know it was some dumb shit. So you really want to talk about that?
Yeah.
China?
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Like everything don't need me to fucking get all swole up in the chest and put my foot down. And sometimes I can respect when a female just being a female. Like I understand they going to do little petty shit and argue over places to eat and all types of little like I know that's what they do. Like, and I might think it's stupid as a nigga, but I can also respect the fact that you a woman and some of this shit is what y'all do. But what I don't tolerate
For attention.
for attention. I don't tolerate the disrespect part on either side. When you blatantly disrespecting a motherfucker that you with,
Yeah.
that's something I don't think anybody should let slide, yo. Like
That shit, that's a hurtful feeling because I've been disrespected. You know what I mean? I've been disrespected. I done some shit that been said to me that make me be like, man, you know what I mean? Like I could just imagine if a motherfucker says some of those things in my face, like a nigga says some of those things in my face.
oh, it's a rat.
Like
It'd have been a rat.
probably would have like tried to smash a motherfucker face in, like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to? Like,
Listen, can I
go ahead,
Go ahead.
listen, my mouth is so vicious, like I told y'all. I mean, I'm a rapper too, but my mouth is so vicious that when my baby father beat the shit out of me, my grandmom said, I'm not saying that he was right for putting his hands on you, but what you say?
She pretty much told you bought that.
No,
she ain't like she said.
She knew,
I'm not saying that he's wrong, but what the fuck did you say? Because I know your mouth and the way you talk to me, your own grandmother.
Exactly.
Okay.
What did you say to that man?
Knew that you disrespected him to a point that he blacked out.
Now, that was not the case. That was not the case. But yes, I told that man after he threw a fucking croissant at my baby head, because he was an insecure ass nigga. Fucking croissant, fucking shavings all on my baby pretty hair. Zion was a month old.
I'm not laughing at you, but that's some,
really?
That's some petty ass shit,
bum?
yo.
I said, you fucking bum.
He had croissant crumbs in the car seat.
No, and he was in the bassinet, yo. It was 7:30 in the morning.
Yo,
he got mad that I couldn't eat the breakfast.
Hold up, Al.
What's
up? China not mad because the croissant hit Zion. China mad because it was the croissant and she wanted that shit.
No, fuck that. It wasn't a biscuit. It wasn't a biscuit, nigga. You know how much shavings croissant
nigga, you wasting food around this motherfucker.
Food around here? You could have just put it in the microwave.
She wasn't mad about Zion getting hit with the croissant. She was mad.
No, I was, because he tried to hit me with it. He tried to hit me with it, and he hit my baby. Zion was a month old. So I'm thinking, so then my mindset is, I was supposed to been leave. It's not like this was the first time he beat my ass. I should have been left. But once I said to him, you a bum, and he know he a bum.
But see, that and you said something after.
That's not enough to make me spaz out. Like you got.
He had his own issues.
You got to.
He had his own issues. Listen, I saw him pick his mom up. Listen, I saw him pick his mom up by her neck and throw her.
Listen, you got to say shit like, you gotta be disrespectful with the dickhead and the bitch ass nigga type shit.
Pussy ass nigga.
All that shit. That shit'll get you choked. That shit'll get the. I probably won't beat you the fuck up, but I will choke you until you turn blue in your fucking face.
Yo,
you can't holly him, yo. Listen, no, I get what you're saying. We provoke y'all sometimes. I've seen a girl
to do that though. So what I resort to is walking away.
Yes. Sometimes you gotta walk away. These bitches are try to doink you. Fuck out of here, you nut ass. You ain't going to do shit. And then when he bop your nut ass,
But listen,
You gonna
I'm
cry.
gonna call your brother.
yeah, it ain't about her. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna go get a drink.
All right.
It's just about the fact that, you know what I mean? Like, cause I know when I was younger, boy, I was crazy. I used
Your
me and
temper was on the beam,
yeah,
probably.
man, listen, if my oldest son mom was on here, she'll tell you stories like, yo, we used to tear, bro. I'm not even proud of that shit, but yo, I really used to have to fight her like she was a
Who?
fucking nigga.
Yeah.
My
Who?
son, my oldest son mom.
She from the
Like,
projects?
huh?
She from the projects?
She from West Philly, your way.
Oh, that explains it.
Oh
Never
shit.
mind.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we don't mind fighting niggas. So you
yeah,
right. Go
so
ahead.
but dig it though. That's the only one that I really had to fight, right? So
Mm-hmm.
she'll tell you, yo, this nigga sharpened my fucking knife.
Oh,
This
Yeah.
nigga sharpened my
them
knife.
bitches can't fuck with her now.
Nobody, I don't think it's no chick that can fuck with her because of what I done. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she didn't took all types of blows from me. A punch from a girl gonna be like a fucking tickle.
Wait, you was really punching her like a nigga?
What? We was listen.
Why?
I'm trying to tell you, I was a wild bull.
You was a wild boy.
This is 16 years ago. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
16, 15,
Yeah.
14 years ago and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
wild. You know what I mean? So
And your own experiences with your mom gave you that lack of
listen,
respect.
yeah, so it was like once I seen that what it turned into me defending myself. That's what it turned into. It never
Yeah.
was me like just going off on her and just still off on her. It was
But
like,
did
Yeah.
it create good makeup sex?
no, because I'm gonna tell you this. My stepdad told me, he said, yo, the reason she like that is because you keep fucking her.
Yep. You keep beating her ass and then dicking her down real good. I don't
He
like
said,
anybody trying to kiss with a busted lip though.
he told me, he said, if you don't stop fucking her, but I'm gonna tell you this, yo, I promise y'all, and she'll tell y'all this. We've been the best of friends since we have not dealt with each other.
Fact.
Damn. So
Yo.
y'all
The
better
best.
as friends?
Yo,
Yo.
she could
A
call
lot of
me.
a lot of the
Wow.
She could
time
call
that's the
me.
case though.
She could pull up. Be like, yo, I done took my girl to her fucking cookout. You know what I mean? To my baby mom's cookout. With
Oh
her
wow.
dude, you know what I mean? With her dude there and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like that's
And it's crazy because she gonna be the one to call when it's war. Okay. We know she can rumble.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
just listen. If anything happened to me behind a female, yo, she is gonna tear up the fucking city. I've seen it. You know what I mean? Like I've seen it.
She want all the smoke.
Listen, she went through North Philly out the sunroof yelling this girl name through blocks until she found this girl, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, and only reason that
I
she
like
found
her.
the only
Was she
reason
Puerto Rican?
no, she black.
Oh.
But only reason she found the girl is because I took my mom to the girl crib before with me, so my mom was with her. My mom be into that type shit.
Right.
My mom takes her all through North Philly, like, yeah, it's down here somewhere. They ride all through the blocks, screaming this girl name until they find her.
Oh my God.
Yo. That's
Wanting all the
crazy.
smoke. Wanting all the smoke.
So how did y'all break up finally though? Like, did it come to like, if y'all just agreed it's too much fighting, or like how did y'all? What happened? If you don't mind.
I started messing with somebody else, and you know, it was just like, I guess she just seen like that was it. Like, it's done. Like he really moving.
It
What do
took
you
for that.
mean? Are you saying that you started fucking with her and didn't break it off with her? That's what it
No,
sounds like.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But
That's
were
like,
you just tired of the toxic shit? You just stopped caring?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It get like that sometimes.
And
Right,
then
right.
her dad ended up getting me a job, but he's so old school. His idea of getting me the job was for me to, you know, help myself and better myself, but still take care of his daughter. Like,
Oh shit.
Not
Oh
just take
yeah,
not just take care of his grandson, which is my son, but
right.
take care of his daughter too.
Oh
And I'm
hell no.
like,
Nah, we
nah,
ain't
like
talking
Fucking
that.
crazy ass daughter.
I'm in a whole situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh.
Like I
Oh.
and
Mm.
I believe that was like I believe like both of them. She probably admitted now that she had a little part to do with it, but I believe like both of them was in on getting me out of that job because I didn't do what they wanted me to do.
For
you
her.
ain't you ain't let them to manipulate you to keep doing that shit, bro.
I never started. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
But
so
did he ever? But is he the reason why she fight like that? Like, do he know his girl to be on that, like on that type of time? Like,
yeah, like listen, I didn't went to war with her whole founding for her brother. That's my
oh,
that's that's
okay,
my that's my guy now. You know what I mean? Like that's
yeah,
my
they
guy.
definitely was trying to get you. Yeah, yeah.
I fought her brother. Her dad wanted to smoke with me, but I
As you
wasn't.
should have. As
I
you
ain't.
should have.
I told him he could see my pop. Like I'm not fighting you old head. Like you can fight my pop. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and if I do fight you, I'm gonna fight you because if you swing on me, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you, and then I'm gonna call my pop, and you're gonna fight my pop too, and then
Yeah,
you
and
can
I'm
go
trying
get
to
your son.
respect my elders, but I
Yeah,
beat your ass, old head.
yeah, and I
Real
wasn't
quick.
trying to do that to him. I wasn't trying to do
Yeah,
that to him. I fuck
yeah,
with
nah,
old head.
man. That's some toxic shit. Like y'all
Ain't
can't
it?
like you can't. It's a lot of shit that two motherfuckers should not be forcing themselves to be in no fucking relationship, yo. Like
Yeah. I feel
those.
like we also do settle too because of what we seen. Like I feel like a lot of females who seen their moms get beat up by their dad and stuff like that. That causes people to be thinking that love hurts at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see your mom and your dad fighting, you be thinking that's how shit's supposed to go.
That's why I said earlier we started normalizing shit that's not really fucking normal.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Getting your ass whooped is not normal. You know what I mean? It may happen a lot, but I mean when I say normal, I mean normal in a healthy situation. That's not
Right.
normal. You know what I mean? Like, and you gotta peep that shit. And when you peep it, that is not acceptable or it's not how things should go.
You gotta
Sometimes
change the cycle.
you gotta pull the plug on it.
Yep. Oh, I like that. Pull the plug.
It's done. Like we went too far this time. Like
Yeah.
we've gotten to a point where we really don't even respect each other. Yo, this shit is over. Cause you can't reverse that shit a lot of times once it get that far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So I know there's gonna be people that might comment after this who heard me say that wasn't the first time he beat me up. I'm going to clarify this. When I was with my child's father, it wasn't an everyday thing. There were three major times, and the last time was pretty much the worst. My reason for staying is because I went to my family. I went to a cousin of mine who was also in an abusive relationship. And I told her when he just like threw me across the room, but he was off of Xannies. So I thought that, that was just like a little, you know what I mean? So I would do little things to just try to keep him happy. First of all, I know I'm a silly person. You know what I'm saying? I like good energy. So a lot of times that's what it was. But when I went to my family, I thought that my cousin was just going to give me something because she'd been through that and she was still going through it of being with a man that beat her up and stuff like that. I thought she was just going to give me something like, oh, you don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? It won't get better. Anything. That man called me while I was with her and he act like nothing happened. Everything was cool. He was talking calm. And she literally said, well, y'all cool now, right? I could take you home. And I went home. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because I didn't feel like my family was there to help me or anything like that. So even when I run into females or my friends who've been in relationships, I never tell them, oh, you dumb girl, you should have been left him or whatever the case may be. I tell them, listen, it's not going to get better. A person is only going to do what you allow them to do. You are worth way more than that. And love is kind, love is patient. You feel what I'm saying? A motherfucker don't love you if they put their hands on you. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Whether it's a male or female, I
Yeah,
don't go to them and be like, you dumb. If
Yeah.
I tell them when you get tired, you will stop saying that you're tired and you'll fucking leave. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit here and tell you, oh, your nigga ain't shit and da da da. We don't know what happens behind closed doors. Because that same cousin of mine,
So do
I
you
watched
condone?
her
Do you
provoke that
condone?
man. I watch her provoke that
So
man.
do
I'm
you
not giving
condone?
no credit to him, but there were times where you know that he beat your ass any other time. So why are you doinking him while he on these fucking blues and shit? And then the next morning he coming down off these afties and beat your ass. What are you doing that for? Leave him the fuck alone. And then when I tried to help her, he put his hands on me. When I called my brother, she cussed me and my brother the fuck out. So that's where my lack of trust comes from any and everybody.
All right. So in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
2020, 2020 in Philadelphia, we had 121 murders as of today. 2021 in Philadelphia, as of today, we have 166 murders.
Mm.
It's getting worse.
It's
Oh my
only
God.
117 days into the new year. 2020, that was 118 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it's worse. It's worse.
And then remember last time we did our show, we did the numbers for um people that was in critical
Non-fatal.
condition. Yeah,
Yeah,
non-fatal. There we go. What's that number at? Because you said we was at 3 something, yo. What's that number at now? Do you know?
we wasn't at. I thought we was at like 4 or something, but I could tell you.
Oh my
Hold on.
God. We were, I think we were almost at, oh my goodness.
That's why I don't play around outside. Like Max said, you ain't gonna catch me in the fucking I'm
And if you
over it.
outside, be doing something productive. We so
Exactly.
fucking stupid and be out on these fucking blocks and shit. Yeah, that's my block and all this other shit. Beefing with niggas and don't own no fucking property. That shit is getting annoying because y'all niggas out here, y'all think y'all so goddamn tough. Y'all don't go to nobody's gun range or nothing. Y'all want to get these ratchets and don't even know how to use them. Be fucking around shooting y'all goddamn selves like a dummy.
I know it's old school, and I know people probably gonna be like, this nigga tripping, but why niggas can't box no more?
Because they don't know how to fight anymore. They been stopped learning how to fucking fight.
That shit corny.
Yeah, it is corny because I'm quick to rumble. And I feel like even with that situation, remember we talked about that last week with the
Yeah,
girl pulling off.
we have 400 now.
That's
We was at
that's just shootings where nobody died.
Yeah,
Yes.
we was at 380 March 17th.
And it's 365 days in a year, and we have 400 non-fatal fucking shootings. Are you serious? It's April, nigga. It's the end of April. What the fuck is we doing?
And what y'all think gonna happen? Today it was 85 degrees outside.
We gonna have more murders in Philadelphia than the days. Anybody want to bet? Anybody want to bet me on that? Y'all see my cash at?
Well, let's bet. Let's do a bet down and bet the number. By if we talking about almost 400 now, we at the end of April.
Summertime ain't
We had
even really
166 shootings. April. That's 4 months. Another 4 months.
Nigga, we gonna be at 1,000 murders, nigga.
I'm gonna say probably like 500.
That's still high as shit.
I'm gonna say probably like 500.
That's way too high.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. That's way too high, yo.
Yeah. Listen, from 2001 to 2017, Chicago had over 7,000 killings. And
wait, what?
Then fucking we had in Iraq and that. I said from 2001 to 2017, Chicago has had over 7,000 killings.
Oh my
God. That's more killings than Iraq and Afghanistan.
Shit.
Put together.
So they just need to change Chicago to Afghan to murder
But I'm
land.
talking about
That,
that's
Oh,
that's
that.
that's why they call that shit Chirac.
yep, that's exactly why. What the fuck?
Listen, but that's
Chirac.
2000. That's from 2001 to 2017. We had
Right,
2020. We
we
had
ain't even counting
2021
the
now.
ones from.
Yeah, we had 2021 now. So where they at now? You know what I mean? Like y'all was over seven. Y'all was like 7,800. What the fuck is Philly trying to keep up with them?
Yeah. Yeah, you know why? Because at all these fucking videos I be seeing niggas doing shit, somebody gotta pull the guns out in the fucking video. So now it's like it's the cool thing to do. It's cool. Like it's not really cool, but niggas think it's cool. Like
All right, so
that
how y'all
go
feel about all right, so Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf has vowed to veto a proposed bill that would ban transgender girls from competing in women's sports. How do y'all feel about
I
that?
don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree. Half these bitches be having backs and they look big ass backs and shit
I
and be
don't
looking
think
like linebackers anyway. Get the
I
fuck out
don't
of here.
think men who want to be women should play basketball with females and other sports or whatever that females play.
if you was
Strength
born
wise?
Say that again.
if,
You talking strength wise? Is that why?
Listen. What I'm saying is period. The whole thing is ban the
Oh.
bill for transgender females to be playing sports with real females.
the same way I would look at it if a transgender dude wanted to play in the fucking WNBA. Like, bro, that's a clear unfair
Why they can't just play with the men? I don't understand why.
because now we got to a point in society where I call if you was born a dude, I'm sorry. I know what you want to be called, but you're a fucking dude to me. Like you a fucking
Yeah, I
dude.
mean,
Go
this
ahead.
is hard for me to. This is hard for me because I'm a part
Listen,
of the LGBTQ, but
don't
I understand the facts.
yeah, listen, I don't disrespect them. I don't disrespect them like that. What I say is like if they in my if they in my face and she want to be referred to as she, you getting called she. You know what I mean? But on my
Yeah,
time,
respect the
when I'm by
pronouns.
myself, when I'm by myself, he tripping.
He tripping.
He tripping. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what's up with him.
just like the bathroom shit. When they was having the thing like where should the
Oh
transgender
yeah.
go to the bathroom at? The men's room or the women's room? What the fuck?
So China, you feel like he shouldn't ban transgender females from playing with females like you?
Now giving it more thought, I kind of agree because like there's it's not like there isn't an option for the female. So I don't understand if they're born a male, you still have more what you call it than estrogen, right? So again, I agree because it's not like we don't have an option for either one of them. So if you're born a male, that's on your ID, whether you try to transition or not. That's who God made you to be. As you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you're strong enough regardless, whether you switch or not, you're strong as a
Y'all know
man.
that,
So
but they be they be having female. They be having female on their IDs.
oh, they've been changing it now.
Yeah, that's why
That's
they
crazy.
saying they want to ban transgenders from playing sports with people who were born that way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I ain't
Yeah,
with it.
because I mean,
hands down.
I can say I agree because I told you I messed with a hermaphrodite before, right?
No, you ain't tell us that.
Well, I messed with a hermaphrodite before. Like I told y'all before, I'm big on energy. So it's not about who the person is, what you look like or whatever. I'm big on energy. When I saw that person, there are certain things that I could tell in the eyes that was a woman and stuff like that. But when I tell you that was my nigga, that was my nigga. So, but I also, once we went through a lot of different experiences, it's still the basics of male and female and how God made you. Because later on in our relationship, there are still traits that he will always have as a man. I mean, as a woman, no matter if he wants to transition or not. There are still the basic things of you being male or female. Now, did I think that he would fucking terrify her to a nigga's ass? Yes, he would. But that has nothing to do with the basics of, because later on down the line, this person was with a regular woman, a regular man, and things like that. Like, you get
But
what I'm saying? It still goes back
that's
to
not the
nature.
thing, though.
It
That's
still
what
goes
I'm
back
saying.
to nature.
The thing is, the thing
This
is,
is hard.
men play sports with men, women play sports with women.
I don't understand why they need to. I mean, I get it. You're changing your identities from male to female, so that's what you're going by. But that has nothing to do with what's inside of you. You still have way more masculinity than a fucking female. I don't care.
That's why
And
I'm
maybe with
saying.
you
That's what I
taking
argue.
estrogen and
That's what
shots and shit.
you're saying. You're not. You're saying you're basically clarifying what I'm
Yes,
saying,
I'm
that they
clarifying.
shouldn't
At
be able to.
first, I'm agreeing with you now, because once you start thinking about it in general, because again, no matter how I want to act like I be begging these bitches or whatever the case may be, and I could think like y'all or I could give it from y'all perspective, I will always be a female with these nut ass emotions who bleed every month and things like that. Why even put them in the same space at this point? I mean, I get it. I don't think I
That's
agree
like
with this. I mean, I
that.
don't know.
That's like female boxers, right? Since you talking about sports, man, female boxers. Now this bitch lined up with somebody that looks like a bitch, but really a fucking man in the boxing ring.
Yeah, they retired. They retired her.
That's
The
They
motherfucker you
retired her.
talking about, like the motherfucker like 54 years old, but was knocking bitches the fuck out
of
and was a
course.
whole transgender, breaking their face and shit like that.
Yeah, because you have the strength of a man. You
Exactly.
still have a strength of a man. I don't give a fuck how much whatever they're giving y'all.
Breaking these, breaking
Their
these
jaws
bitches'
and shit.
cheekbones and eye sockets and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you a
All that
man.
shit, all out here.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how bad, like you said, your baby mom can fight and all of that. I'm pretty sure you broke that ass down. When I don't care how many bitches I fought, big girls that I
All the
fought,
time.
there was no winning
All the
against
time.
my baby dad. The more I swung, the harder his fucking hits got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she never beat me.
No.
Yeah. It's crazy that now, like, and this is the thing. I'm all with, like, if everybody want to do what they do, I don't tell nobody they can't do them. You see what I'm saying? But we get into a point in time where it's no standard of anything on how you should be or what you supposed to be. It's like anything goes now. So a lot of this shit is like weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's weird because it's a change, and change for people. Some people don't, understand change, or things that we don't understand, we look at as crazy. But I understand completely what you mean because, huh?
Go ahead, finish what you was about to say. I was saying I
No,
got another thing.
I completely understand what you mean because I am a part of that. And a lot of people don't know that there is a lot of separation or discrimination between the LGBTQ. When I, as being a bisexual woman, the lesbians don't bang with me. They feel like I should choose one or the other. It's like, bitch, we all confused at this point, or we all just like what we like. You know what I'm saying? But it is a lot. It's a lot to be able to see some of these videos sometimes, like even with the Megan Thee Stallion and goddamn Young Thug video, they had those men in that video, and the first thing you saw before you even know is a man is their ass is shaking. I'm a part of the LGBTQ, and that shit made me uncomfortable. We're doing too much. We can't be able to identify it.
Yeah, it's like
we got so many options to watch
it's like
on
you
Pornhub
forcing this shit.
and everything. Yeah, you forcing it in our fucking faces. Cause again, I didn't know that was a guy, and I love me some motherfucking some ass and shit, but I ain't grabbing my nigga ass. He don't play that shit. Every time I even, cause sometimes it be an accident and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm short. Girl, what the fuck is you doing? You know what's up? That's why I got the bitches for you. What the fuck is you doing?
Yeah. No,
But it's way too much.
I just think with some shit, everything not supposed to be tempered with. At the end of the day, that's just my personal opinion. I know everybody ain't gonna agree, but some shit should be left the way it is. Not everything, but certain things like changing your gender. I think God made a mistake. That's basically the gender change shit. I think God made a whole mistake with me, and I was supposed to be something else.
Well, since you saying that, if I mess with a hermaphrodite who has both body parts, how the fuck do you deal with that?
I have no clue. That's what
exactly.
I'm admitting. I'm admitting that I have no clue. A lot of this shit is fucking weird. Like,
how you feel about that, Mac?
I'm not speaking on it. I'm respecting. I want to respect all parties.
Yeah, but we talking about her hermaphrodite right now with both body parts. If think about if you had it, because a lot of people don't even know the fucking word I'm saying right now. A hermaphrodite is
they used to say that's they used to say Sierra was back when I was a young
right.
boy.
They used to try to say she had a dick. Now they trying to say Megan Thee Stallion got a dick. No, I seen her in person. That's a pussy. I seen it. Okay.
Oh man, people say anything. That shit makes me mad when people just be making shit up, man. Like, the fuck do y'all be getting this shit from? Like, y'all just be a fat motherfucker eating donuts and his fucking boxers in front of a fucking computer, just making this shit up. This shit crumbs all on his stomach. Adding
fucking Photoshop
pictures.
The
shit out of the person who said Sierra. I want to smack the shit out of the person who said Sierra was a man.
Yeah, that shit made me mad. I love Sierra.
Rumble me right now because Sierra
rumble
is a
me,
bad
dickhead.
Bitch. So rumble me right now, dickhead.
Because she was tall and things like that.
And she got big ass hands and feet and shit.
You know how many girls that's tall that has like
nobody ain't even see her in person. Motherfuckers be making shit up off of pictures. Like you would see her in person and be like, yo, she not even which motherfuckers was making it out to be. Like they making it like she's fucking Lisa Leslie and shit out this bitch.
Yeah. No, real rap.
She should have went to the WNBA before she started singing and shit.
Yeah. And then she got them beautiful kids and all of that. It's like people just like to say whatever they want. But I've only brought up the hermaphrodite situation again because there was a point in time when we couldn't really talk about that. And one thing that I know is a lot of people don't even know what to do if that happens. So I'm just thinking about, again, I mess with this person. I met his family. The person explained that the mom didn't even know what to do. If you're born with both body parts as a baby, you don't know what your child is going to want to do or be. That is so confusing. You might be a mom or a couple that have this child and never even heard of this shit. So that's why I even wanted to bring it up, because this person was one of my best friends, still to this day. Motherfucker used to hustle like a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? But that female characteristics that never left, hell yes. That's what I mean about the nature and the basics of something. Me being bisexual has nothing to do with me being born fucking gay. I went through my experiences and I like the shit. That's a choice that I made. It's a choice for me. Now, I do know that I always liked women, though. I can vouch for people that feel like I've always liked women or whatever the case may be, and those people that feel like they were born in the wrong body. Now, I don't know to the full extent. I can only go over my own experiences. I wanted to be a boy. You couldn't tell me I wasn't going to play basketball. I wasn't going to bag these hoes. You know what I'm saying? But once the people around me, you're a woman, you're a girl. You can't wear jerseys all the time. You can't wear fucking Allen Iverson straight backs all the time, baby girl. But did it make me feel like I was different or give me some type of anxiety and depression? Yes, because I knew I had an attraction for women. But it's hard because everybody's going through their experiences and we can only give our honest opinion from our experiences.
So how y'all real quick. And I feel you, China, because I'm glad you said it's a choice. It's a preference that you had. You see what I'm saying? It's not something that you was just had no personal, no control over. They was choices that you made that you like better than other choices.
Now, now when you talk about control, I couldn't control the, seeing a woman in my vagina feeling, doing that little throbbing thing. So I don't know.
How y'all feel about D Wade though?
I ain't going into that. Fuck that. I ain't gonna touch on that. That's D Wade, my guy. So
No, mine
really,
too.
So we talking
yeah.
about the child though. Fuck D
I'm not
Wade. How do you
talking.
feel
I'm not
about him?
talking about his child. I'm not talking about his child. I'm not talking about his child.
All
If
right,
his
all right.
child
I'll
was
put it
an
like
adult, if his child was an adult, I had that discussion. But I'm not talking about his child.
Okay.
so. All right. Tell me if you can speak on this. Do you feel like he's being a supportive father of what his
Yes,
child
he
wants?
is. Yes, he is. Yes, he
And
is.
Okay.
you should. And
That's
you should.
that's where I'm leaving it at.
Right. That's why I asked that though. That's why I asked that
Yeah,
question right there.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
He's a stand-up guy.
He
Yep.
is. He
Now I
is.
don't know what I would say.
But but
Or
China
what
got
else,
something to
y'all?
do.
What else?
China got something to do at 7:00. So I want to kind of speed this up. Yeah. The lawyers for Miss Amber Geiger, the former cop who, fatally shot what his name? Botham Jean. Y'all don't remember that?
With the gun
With
instead
the
of
white cop? The lady?
The white lady cop, do y'all remember?
With the taser?
No, in
That didn't
2008, in 2018.
Oh.
when she went in, she said she thought it was her apartment or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah.
fucking judge hugged her.
She got 10 years for that shit for killing Bull. So this is why
10
I'm trying
years.
to listen, China, but this is what I'm trying to tell you about this George Floyd shit. This what we talked about last week, what I said about everybody so hyped because they see guilty, guilty, guilty. But don't be surprised when this nigga get 5 to 10 or 10 to 15.
Yeah, at the max.
That
At the
bitch
max.
got 10 years.
Yeah.
Got 10 years, right? But now she is filing for an appeal.
That's crazy. And she
I know
probably
you fucking
probably
lying.
gonna get it.
Saying
I
that
know
she
you
acted,
fucking lying.
saying that she acted in self-defense when she shot the man. Let me sip my Capri Sun.
Not the juicy, not the kids juice. What?
Yo,
and she filing the pill out of all things, bitch. I'm getting my dad out of jail right now.
She probably gonna get
Fuck
it.
that.
She probably gonna
She's
get the
probably
fucking
going to
appeal.
get it. You're absolutely right. She's probably going to get it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's niggas that done served 30 years for shit they didn't do. But this bitch blatantly did some shit.
They just gave ARM 45 years for drugs.
Eating a bowl of cereal.
What do you mean?
Cold-blooded killed this motherfucker while he was eating a bowl of cereal.
Talking about some self-defense, and you had the audacity to say you thought it was the wrong apartment. That man ain't do shit to you. Self-defense, what? And you got the nerve to appeal, you stupid bitch.
And you was intoxicated, not him. He was watching cartoons in his boxers.
Crazy. How you claim self-defense when you walk in another motherfucker's spot though?
By accident.
Because she thought it was her spot.
She thought it was her spot. What's her name so we can find her kids and sisters and shit?
Oh, her name is
Amber Geiger.
Yep, I remember because I covered it too. Where's her little sisters at? We fucking them up. Fuck is wrong with y'all? 10 years, and I'm mad at you appealing.
Yeah, we gotta go.
First of all, fuck.
We gotta go to Dallas, Texas, man.
I know how to get there.
She felt like 10 years is too harsh.
And she in PC.
And you in protective custody, bitch.
Oh yeah. You know she ain't in no gym pop nowhere.
You know she ain't in no gym pop for them to put the paws on her.
She got cable. She get all the good shampoo.
She played ping pong every day.
Her commissary, her books is lit.
She got an iPad.
Yep.
She's zooming niggas. She doing Zoom calls.
She basically at a hotel for a little bit.
That's what she telling her family.
She had an Airbnb.
She living with Blueface.
That's what she told her family. She on vacation.
Yo.
Told her family?
She on vacation.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna see your family. While you on vacation, I'm whooping ass.
Yo, that's
where her niece's at.
That killing right there, that shit should have been the max. You know what I mean? Like this motherfucker on the couch with a bowl of cereal in his crib. He can't even argue in the courtroom about what happened.
He can't even defend himself. He dead as shit.
Dead as shit.
Now what would have happened? What would have happened if this nigga had the shit right on him and he blew her the fuck away as soon as she came through the door?
He probably would have won that. We would have made sure he won that because she kept stepping in his shit.
He would have went to
jail.
He would have
definitely went to jail because he black as a motherfucker.
He shot a cop. The fuck is you talking about?
Right. I keep forgetting her bitch ass.
They gonna crucify him. They gonna crucify him. They gonna dig up all the dirt on him. Everything.
Yeah.
And then remember the brother hugged the bitch.
Oh my God.
Man.
We wanted to beat the brother ass. That's why they was lenient.
Yeah. Talking about he don't want her to get the full. Man, what?
Why? Were they fucking or something? Was that your sister-in-law that we didn't know about?
Maybe
How you hug the bitch? How you hug the bitch that shot? Oh my God.
Maybe him and his brother had beef and ain't nobody know about it. That's the only thing I can think of possibly.
Yeah, maybe they had beef and him and her was fucking. What you hugging this bitch for? I wish somebody would take out my brother or my fucking sister. I'm never gonna stop. I don't even fuck with them.
I would never fucking hug you. The fuck?
Hug you? I'm gonna put these paws on you as soon as you.
Listen, if I hug you, I'm gonna fucking stab you in your fucking neck.
Period. Yeah. I'm going to jail today.
Yeah.
I'm going to jail right now for mine.
Come give me a hug. Give me a hug, and I'm gonna fucking stab you in your fucking neck as soon as you hug me.
Yeah. Stab you right in your fucking rib cage and drag this shit. So I know you're gonna bleed the fuck out.
Yo, the judge hugged her too. Remember?
Yeah.
Because we talked about that. I was so fucking mad.
She's a cop, CB.
Yeah, they by the judges. It was hurtful because it was the black judge. That's why it was hurtful for us because we always be assuming they black, they supposed to be with us. Girl, bye. Money is talking.
How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel knowing that people was just celebrating last week for George Floyd, right? And know that this lady killed this man cold blood in the couch while he eating cereal and got 10 years. How happy can everybody? How happy can everybody be right now?
You know what I feel? I feel like motherfuckers is so this shit happened so much to us that niggas was fucking celebrating over they threw us a bone one time. I don't think that calls for a fucking celebration at all.
That's because we don't understand the law. We don't understand.
Yeah, that's why I broke the law down to China off camera.
Yes, he did.
And it fucked her up, yo. Because she went from here to here like that.
Yep.
The joy that she had, it felt like I just fucking sucked that shit right out of her.
Yes, he did.
You don't get no like they finally did what they were supposed to do.
I started telling her that shit said unintentional?
Unintentional. They trying to say that they unintentionally need on that nigga. How the fuck you unintentionally need some?
Why?
Because he unintentionally. How do you
he had his hands in his pockets while he was doing it.
Not he unintentionally need on him, China. Let's get it all correct, politically correct.
Say it, Mac.
Listen, they said he unintentionally killed him by putting his knee on him. Oh, it was a mistake that he had his knee on him that long.
It was a mistake. 9 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever the fuck it was. It was a mistake.
He tripped and he fell and landed on his neck for 9 minutes by mistake.
That's like a bitch telling you she fell on that nigga dick. She fell and his dick landed in her mouth.
Unintentionally. She fucked him unintentionally.
And she had no intentions on fucking him. It was unintentional.
She fell on the dick.
The cop put his hands in his fucking pockets, bro. While he was kneeling on this nigga's neck.
I told China to brace for it. That's why they didn't give his sentencing yet.
His sentencing, exactly.
I told China brace for it because these stores taking their boardings down and all that shit. Soon as the motherfuckers say 5 years, 10 years, shit is going on fire.
Listen, my dad was on death row.
If he get 5 years, he only doing 2.5.
2.5, good behavior. He's getting the fuck out.
Maybe 3, and he gonna do 2 years.
3.
If he get 10 years, he gonna do 5 years.
Well, you know, we just supposed to let this shit keep happening, though. We just supposed to let it keep happening and not be mad when they keep doing this shit. Like,
no, it's not even about that though, because we still.
What are we supposed to do, Al?
We're supposed to educate ourselves, and that's the fucking problem.
Or China, hold up, China. Al, tell me, what are we supposed to do, bro? Honestly, what are we supposed to do?
Dog, I'm stuck because the whole system is rigged to lose anyway. We rigged. Like now, you playing.
You stay right there. You hold that, China. What are we supposed to do, China?
We need to educate ourselves way more because people only going to do what we allow. The more we keep being like, oh, fuck it, they still going to kill us. We don't do enough research. Same way Mac had to put me on. We don't even be knowing the difference between first, second, and third degree. We don't educate ourselves enough. We don't go and read these books. The only time niggas start learning something is when they fucking got us locked up. And the only place you can go to is the yard and the library. We don't fucking read enough. We keep accepting too fucking much. Go ahead, man. I'm mad. I done made another drinking shit.
So is education broken?
Yes.
Yeah. The books is, man.
They purposely teach us to hate our fucking selves. They purposely teach us what they want to fucking teach us. And we sit around like, fuck it, the white man gonna pull me down anyway. Ain't nobody gonna hold me the fuck down. Who? That's why I've been going to school.
Listen, I say the education is broken because these schools teach us what to think and not how to think.
Right.
But but all of us as one, like you said, Al, step by step, we can fill the gap by making ambition and free thinking loud.
Facts. Because we're not supposed to freely think. We're supposed to shut up and take notes without using your own fucking logic about. That's why I like logic. That's why I don't go off of. I check Google for shit and shit like that, but I don't always go off of Google and all this shit that's in the books and all that shit because who told them this shit?
Right.
Yeah.
Even down to the Bible. It's all these. Never mind, yo. Never mind.
I already know.
That's a whole nother conversation. Yeah. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it.
Hold that for. Listen, China. Hold that.
China, listen, we not getting off right now. Fuck that. This show is doing good. I still want to continue to talk about this. I haven't got no call to zoom in.
All right, so get into that where you was about to not get into.
This is my thing. Even down to the Bible. Even down to the Bible. You got New Testament, Old Testament, all these motherfuckers talking about Jesus said.
Education is broken.
Education is broken. Any book or religion is to control a mass amount of people. You can read the Bible. I can read the Bible. Al can read the same scripture, and Matt can read that bitch, and we all can interpret it 3 different fucking ways. Yeah. We are too used to motherfuckers telling us what it is. We can't even think for our fucking selves at this point. And it's frustrating because we raising all of these goddamn kids to just assume and believe that they ain't never gonna be shit because of another motherfucker. How the fuck you got the audacity to continue to keep... Listen, there's been times where I switched from Philadelphia school systems to Upper Darby school systems. When Zion was behind, every child learns different. Yes, I lacked and was going to work too much to be able to keep up on him. When I was in Philly schools, they were about to make me sign that my son was fucking slow. I know my son ain't slow. He just learned differently. And I didn't teach him the basics, so he need more help. They wanted me to sign to say that my son needs a check and all this other shit. I cried because I know nothing wrong with my baby. I purposely moved to the county to put him in better schools. I stood for something before I fought for any fucking thing as far as my kids. A lot of y'all allow these motherfucking people to tell y'all whatever y'all want. And it's crazy too. You quick to listen to the white man to bring you the fuck down. But when a black fucking strong female or a black man tell you, no, I'm telling you, bro, you need to do this. This how you can come up. Man, I ain't trying to hear all of that.
He a hater.
He a hater.
If
he
anybody
thinks she better than me. That bitch thinks she better than me. She thinks she knows something because she went to college. But you let fucking the wiggers tell you ain't shit. And you believe that.
Somebody told me because I said that the education system is broken, that I'm probably the same person that complain about how high taxes are.
Do you know we not even supposed to be paying fucking income tax?
Be paying shit according to...
Listen, but dig this though.
They don't even know what a social security card is. Shut up.
How does me talking about the education system being broken get to me talking about taxes?
Right.
Yeah.
People seem to do this a lot.
They deflect. When you make a point,
they take what you say and they dissect it, man.
Or they hear what they want to hear. They're listening to respond instead of listening to understand.
It's called selective hearing. I used to hear that a lot of times. You can hear, but you don't want to listen. It's a difference.
Right. Facts. There's a complete difference.
Facts.
Because listening involves understanding and comprehension. It ain't just, oh, I hear you talking. Everybody can hear you fucking talk. But do you understand the logic behind what I'm saying? Like, does it make sense to you at all?
Right.
Now, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all believe that age can be a factor of somebody's understanding? Do you think that somebody...
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Listen to me. Do you believe that somebody who's 20 might not understand somebody who's 35?
Yes. Yeah, depending on the situation. Yeah, depending on the situation, experience, but you can learn from anybody.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is that people who are younger than you might not see things the way you see it. Like me, I'm in my 30s. And if I mess with somebody that's in their 20s, they might not see things the way I seen it because, first of all, when I was in my 20s, they was 10 and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I was seeing shit. I was doing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You dig me? I was seeing shit. I was doing shit. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've seen this same story before.
Yeah.
Right.
I believe that age does play a role into how some people think.
Yeah.
It does.
Age and experience though, because I've
Yeah.
dealt with a lot of. I've
Yeah,
never
don't
messed with
leave out
nobody.
the experience part. Let's not leave out the experience part. You got to be experienced to be able to try to talk that shit to somebody to try to get them to understand your logic. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
you got to be experienced to be able to kick that game. And I'm experienced enough to give game because a lot of the game that I be giving be, you know what I mean? From me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
from my shit,
From you walking in their shoes at one point in
from
time.
me walking in that shit itself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes I try to maneuver through the shit.
Yeah.
I try to help another motherfucker maneuver through it, but they like fuck it. They want to go head on it.
Of course.
They want to see what it's about themselves.
They want their own experiences. And that's the disconnect between the young boys and the old heads a lot of times, is because the older you get, the more, a lot of times, the more you think you know more than another motherfucker. But I feel like I can learn shit from a young boy too.
Exactly, you can.
Mm-hmm.
I listen.
Mm-hmm.
My relationship, my lady is, you know, over 9 years younger than me. Okay,
Oh,
that's
okay.
over 9 years younger than me.
So that's
So
like a whole decade. That's different. Okay.
yeah, so or should I? Yeah, yeah. But I feel like in my relationship, I learned things from her. You know what I mean? I learned to be more patient too, because sometimes I
Mm.
sit back and I say, damn. Sometimes I sit back and I say, damn. When I was her age, I was, you know what I mean? Like, I really wasn't trying to hear what nobody had to say.
That
Motherfuckers
part.
definitely was trying. Motherfuckers definitely was trying to give me game the way I try to give her
Mm-hmm.
game and try to give other people game. And I wasn't
And
trying
you
to
ain't
hear
want
that
to
shit.
listen.
I
That's
wasn't
why
trying to hear
these,
that shit. And listen, I tell them about that now though. I be like, damn, yo, you was telling me about that shit when I was 25 and 23 and shit like that. Like, I wasn't
yeah,
hearing that shit, but I remember it though. I tell them, I
But that's
remember
the
that shit.
part.
it's
You
I
stuck in
remember
your
remembered
that
it
shit.
brain.
though. You
Yeah.
remembered it. And a lot of us, that's why I continue to say the things that and be positive or just keep it real, because one day they are going to remember that. Me and my grandma have a rocky relationship, but later down the line, I'm like, yeah, my grandma was right. She
Yeah.
was the fuck right. And
Because like,
nobody's gonna want to marry you if you can't do this or you can't do that, or people not gonna respect you. It was certain things. You want them streets until that shit tear you apart, go right ahead. Everything she tried to instill in me that I wasn't listening to at 12, 13, 14 years old, it worked on later. But I believe that she did that with me and my sister as grandkids because she didn't do that with her own children. So regardless of how I might feel about her, I got to respect the fact that I am the woman that I am because of her, no matter what.
hey, I not wasting, but I still be trying to talk. The young boys is this group of young boys. Like I'm not gonna like crucify them like that, but it's the hard headedness. The fuck you, OG. You don't know what the fuck I'm going through. You don't know what I'm
You
talking
don't
about.
though. But you don't, Al. You don't.
But
Listen.
but but
Listen to
but
me though.
give me a chance to listen to me at
Yeah,
least. Don't just cut
but
it short.
they because they listen, I'm gonna tell you why they be like that. And the reason that I connect with them on those ones that you talking about right there, I be connecting with them because I cut them short right there when they say that, and I say, young boy, I was you. I've
Yeah,
been in them juvenile systems.
yeah,
I had a fucked up home. I
yeah,
used to run away. I used to
yeah,
steal. I
yeah,
used to do all that shit.
Talk your
yeah,
shit, man.
I used to do all that shit, young boy. But look at me now.
Look at me now. Huh.
yeah,
Look at me now. And they look me
yeah.
up and down. And they look me up and down. They literally look me up and down. Yeah, look
Cause
me up and down.
they respect you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
Cause
there,
you
young boy.
relate to them though. You relate to
I
them.
told young boy, I said, yo, I ain't even know this, young boy. I was born in foster care, man. My mom was in
Oh,
foster care and she had me while she was in foster care. So what does that make me?
a foster baby.
Exactly. Young
Yeah.
boy, I've been there, young boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
talking about you living with your family, your mom on drugs, you gotta stay with your aunt, and your aunt ain't treating you right, and she taking all the money, and you know not giving you none of the money that she getting for you, and I know
Yeah.
about all that.
Yep.
What you want a hug, young boy?
Right.
I give you a hug.
Ooh.
Right. How can I what will make you understand that I really understand where the fuck you coming from? Like don't
I don't have to say none of that. That's what I'm saying. I just cut them short and I let them in on me.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
You ain't gotta say nothing, young boy. I'm gonna make you more so comfortable. I'm gonna tell you about me. I'm gonna tell you my story, and you tell
Mm-hmm.
me. You tell me if we could vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And guess
Yeah.
what? We all vibe. If I go live right now, they all gonna go on my Instagram and be on my Instagram. Yo, coach, what's up, coach? When you gonna come out and play basketball with
Mm-hmm.
us?
Yeah.
That's what I get. Oh,
Yeah.
coach, you can't shoot better than me, coach. That's what I get. But
So
when I first came around them little youngins, they didn't have no respect. They didn't have no guidance. Some of them didn't even have no pop in the crib.
Mm.
yeah.
So they really not trying to hear that shit.
They pops be around and was coming like to basketball games and shit like that when we would have, you know, basketball games. Shit, but they didn't have no pop in the crib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably was looking up to their big brother who be having bitches at the crib every other day, smoking weed,
Mm-hmm.
fucking.
That don't help their mom with shit. Want to eat up all the
Exactly.
juice, juice and shit.
So they start to adapt that type of lifestyle.
Because
Yeah.
They
that's
don't even
normal.
know. They don't
That's
even know.
normal to them.
They don't even know that they doing it though. That's the thing. They
Because
Right.
don't know that they
it's
doing it.
normal. They seen it
So
so much they think that's how it's supposed to go.
I told China I made a boy cry before, not purposely, but because every day he came to the Powell Center, the Police Athletic League. For people that don't know what the Powell Center is,
Oh, I was about I know, nigga. I played Pile, Sunny Hill, all that
yeah.
shit. All
So that's just for the people who don't know. Al,
right.
I'm a coach at the Powell Center. This one boy would come in. I had this thing that I said when we come here, if we going through anything, we're gonna leave this shit at the door.
Yeah, don't bring it in the gym type shit.
We're gonna leave it at the door. Whatever you're going through at home, whatever, we leaving that shit
Yeah.
at the door.
Yep.
He always came in and he always had this aggression with him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, why? Like, why? So he arguing with one young boy and they about to fight. They throw hands up and all that. You know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
other kids standing around, like, kind of like egging it on a little bit, like, ooh,
Yeah.
oh, you want to let him say that? You know, getting close and like boxing the men so they get closer to each other.
Yeah.
I get in there, I break that shit up. I pulled a young boy to the side. I said, yo, what's up with you? Like, what's going on at home, bro? Like, what you need some love? You need a hug? He starts crying and go tells one of the police officers that I said that he ain't getting no love at home.
Mm.
One of the police officers come to me. They said, what did you say to him? Because he said that you said that, you know, he ain't getting no the right love at home or something. And I said, no, that's not what I said. I asked
Right.
him, did he need a hug because he was so angry. I, I asked him what was going on at home that has him come here with this anger and animosity
Right. That's
every
why he
day.
was crying.
Yeah.
And I gave him a hug. And I told him that in front of the police officers. I said, I'm not here. I'm not the bad guy.
Right.
I love all of y'all like little
Yeah.
brothers. Y'all are like little brothers to me. I love all
Okay.
of y'all. I don't want to see nothing done to y'all, and I'm never gonna try to belittle you.
Yep.
I was big on family. This right here, this thing of ours right here in this circle, we are a family. When we go to
Yeah,
these other POW centers, if anybody do something to anybody on this team, I don't care what that police officer said, we knuckling up.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We knuckling up.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
everybody.
swing on anybody from this team, y'all better run
Yeah,
over there and get it in.
Everybody better fight.
Nobody fight. Listen, we going to different places. We in South Philly, we in North Philly, we in West Philly. We
I
all over
already know.
all the POW centers.
Yep.
Anything happen? Anything happen to anybody on this team? Y'all ride out, and I'm behind y'all. I'm standing behind y'all on whatever,
Yeah,
because this is a family right here, and
that's dope, bro.
that's how I come at all of them, man. From the beginning, from the first time I started coaching rec league basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was always me being a realist to them. That's what it was. Me being a realist. Motherfuckers try to be too much. Try to do too much.
yeah,
I just be
yeah.
me, bro. I just be me. I don't try
That's
to be
it.
a teacher. I don't try to be a fucking doctor. I don't try to be a cop, a firefighter, nothing. I just try to be me, dog.
And they know
I,
that.
That's
That's
the
why they respond
difference.
that
to
Yep.
I,
you like
Yep.
they can tell.
I show
They can
them
tell.
my emotion.
Yeah,
I show them my emotion. I wear my heart on my sleeve around them, bro. My heart is
Mm-hmm.
on my sleeve when I'm around them kids, bro.
yeah. No, that's thorough,
I
That's why
bro.
took
they
that POW
relate to
center.
you.
It was my first year coaching that POW center. I never been there, never been around them kids or nothing. I
Oh.
put that shit together. By the time we made it to the playoffs, everybody loved each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers cried. They cried because they didn't want it to end. Then COVID came and fucked us up. And I ain't been back in there with them since then. And now I just feel
Oh,
like they
okay.
getting older. I feel like they getting older. They being, you know, more things is being put in front of them as time go on. And I'm feeling like somewhat I'm losing them because I don't have the access to them like I did.
yeah. And they really need it.
They
They
need
really
it.
need a nigga like
They
you in their
need it.
life, bro.
Listen, they need it and I need it, bro.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
They need it and I need it.
That's awesome because you
That's
you do
thorough.
what a lot of people don't really do because I mean there are some people out here but there is a difference when you're able to relate and be able to again like you said what you said and that nigga was going through so much pain that all he heard was he going you know what I'm saying he got some shit going on at home
So
but
yeah,
you know like he was even still something had to been going on
and that let
for
me
him
know that
to
something was going on at home
yeah
Yeah,
because
yeah
that's all he heard.
yeah
That's all he heard. Out of
and it
everything that I
was
said,
that's
out of everything
mhm.
I said from the hug and everything, all he heard was something going on at home.
Yeah, cause you would think a nigga be like, "What you mean? I need a hug, bruh?" That's like with pause, nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you said,
these 14-year-olds and shit. You dig me?
yeah,
yeah.
These
yeah.
14 and 15-year-olds. These
They
ain't no
they they hard
12-year-olds and shit.
they hard as
They
nails
hard as
by
nails,
that.
right?
Exactly. I'm trying, you know, it's like trying to knock down a brick wall to get through these niggas.
I know.
Yes.
And they
I know.
parents thank me, bro. They
Yeah,
Oh,
parents thank me.
yeah,
I bought one home that ran away, was on the news and everything. I got him to come back home.
oh,
that's thorough.
Not his family, not the
Yeah,
news, not the
yeah.
police. It was me and Instagram.
Mm.
He
Cause he
hit me
only
up.
wanted
He
to
said,
talk to you.
"That's it."
cause
Wow.
you showing
And his
niggas you
folks,
give a fuck and they not even
and his
related to
folks,
you, bro.
and his folks knew that, bro. They called me when he ran away. They said, "Please, can you get him to come back home?"
That cause they knew he would contact you back. They knew that he would respond to you. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you basically an angel for these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's way bigger than Mac Millie.
yeah. It's the spirit that it even takes to
That
give a
part.
fuck, not about your kids, but about somebody else's kids.
Yeah, because you ain't have to give a shit. You'd have been, you could go ahead, youngin. But you took the time to even build that relationship. People aren't doing that.
And coaching at the
I had
power is
people.
not something
I
that
had.
you get paid
Okay.
for.
You know, that's
You
what I told them
dedicated.
about that too. I said I took off work to be here. I used to take off of work to be there with them, bro. I altered my work schedule for them. I told my boss, yo, I cannot work this day and this day because I need to be there for these boys.
Yeah,
He was like, what? I don't do shit like that. Like I don't make schedules like that. Like, cause you need to. I'm like, listen, this is what I need to do. I have to do this. I made a
yeah,
promise to them. I told
yeah.
them I would be there for them when they needed me. I need to be there for practice day, and I need to be
Game
there for
day.
game day.
Yep.
Now I was going, but do you feel that because of you went through whatever you went through with your own parents and stuff like that, and do you think that that's why you are so into trying to help the children?
Hell yeah, because
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
have it. I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Nobody
Hmm.
You
taught me how to play basketball. I learned that shit myself.
Hmm.
I
me
found
too.
out I found out left-hand shooters was the best shooters. I'm left-handed. I found that out. I became the fucking best basketball player that I could be. Um, fucking, I taught myself how to ride a bike.
Damn.
I
Yeah,
was walking. I was walking myself to school in first grade.
Oh hell no.
yeah.
Um,
That's 6 years old, nigga.
6 years
Hmm.
old. I was walking myself to school.
That's
From
crazy.
then on, I always walked to school by myself. My mama showed me the way like twice, and then it
It
was
was
on my
on
own.
you like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I ain't had no big brother to show me and none of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everything was me. So a lot of shit that I learned was on my own because my mom didn't really take time to show me nothing. You know what I mean? Like she was on mom shit and she was then my little sisters was born and shit. So she was doing hair and shit like that. You know what I mean? Worrying
yeah,
about dressing my little sisters up the same way and shit like that. She wasn't
yeah,
worried about me. So you know what I mean? I started fixing bikes and learning how to take the barbarians out and put new barbarians in and all types of, you know what I mean? Changing the crank and all that shit on there. Just doing all types of shit. Taking
you
PlayStations apart and take a broken PlayStation and another broken PlayStation and take parts out of one and put them in another one
make the
and
other
make that
one
other
work.
one work. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, yo, my sister tell you stories like, oh, like I used to watch, like she used to sit and watch me, bro. Like, couldn't believe that I was this fucking smart. Like, yo, this motherfucker really like took apart a PlayStation and put this shit back together piece by piece and got it working. I might have had some wires hanging out of a crack or something with a little switch back there or something, like a little light switch back there or something to turn it on and
yeah.
off. But guess what? The
The
fucking
motherfucker
PlayStation,
work.
the PlayStation worked, bro.
Hmm.
Yo, that's dog,
Crazy.
dog. And you had to grow up quick, bro.
I had to, because by the time I was 13, 14, I was selling drugs after school. I would leave school, go home, get my bike, ride my bike to my homies' neighborhood,
But why did you
and they
sell
old
drugs though
heads.
if you was okay?
I wasn't okay. How was I okay? Where was I okay? I wanted sneakers and shit. I had girls in middle school that fuck, you know what I mean? Like the cute boys, you know what I mean? That wore jerseys and fitted hats and
Well,
shit like that.
You
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 know
had
what I mean?
you had to have
That
some
that
fresh
that
bikes
that
on back in the day.
yeah, like I was wearing forces and shit like that in middle school and shit like that. You know what I mean? And chicks
Hmm.
wanted big ass cookies and shit like that. 2 cookies for $1. They wanted big ass
Right.
chocolate chip cookies and the Twister juice and shit. The motherfucking the bottle of Twister juice. They wanted some juice. You gotta buy that shit every day. You know what I mean? So shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I was a nigga that was, if anybody that went to school with me, they'd say I was with like the popular squad. You know what I mean? So I had an image to keep up. And that shit started because, like I said, with my mom buying me Jordans and shit like that when I was younger, I felt like I had to keep that image up once I went to middle school, because she wasn't flogging on me like that once I got in middle school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to keep that shit up myself. So I was going out buying my Michael Jordan jerseys, buying my Chicago Bulls fitteds. You know what I mean? Buying my sneakers, buying Dickie sets. You know what I mean? Because my mom wasn't buying me no fucking Dickies and shit like that.
Yeah. No, I feel you. You took
So
everything you did.
I
That's
started.
the thing though. We taking everything we didn't get and we pouring it into the new generation, bro. And I dig that type of shit. Ain't nobody spend time with you. I'ma spend time with you.
Right.
Ain't nobody teach you how to do this. I'ma do that.
Yeah.
So they don't grow up feeling alone and depressed and fucked up, like they don't mean shit out here. Like,
yeah, and sometimes you need just
I got
one
niggas
person
that's in their 20s. I got niggas that's in their 20s that hit me on Instagram and say, I still remember what you did when I was young boy, 14, 13, 15. You know what I mean? Like I still respect you for that shit. You know, some young boys grow up and don't respect you because they're grown now.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So he just was letting me know, just because I'm grown, I ain't forget, old head. You know what I mean? Like, you still respected by me.
Yeah. Wow, this is so good. Y'all ready to be done? We at almost 2:30, y'all.
Yeah, we about to hit the Mac Millie video.
You know it. Got the intro.
Well, I just want to say real quick, the both of y'all, I ain't, thank y'all for having me on here this long, fucking with y'all, because I know it's y'all show, and I ain't want to seem like I was trying to overtake nothing. This the Mac and China show, bro.
Good, you the first guest, bro. We didn't even know that we was about to start bringing guests in anyway. So you the first guest.
Yep.
It's always going to be one guest every episode. You know what I mean? We ain't going to always bring in a different bunch of people. We're going to let one person stay in and talk and chime in and things like that. So you are officially the first person. I'll salute to that, my G.
Definitely.
Yeah,
both
man.
Of y'all.
So
Thank y'all.
Anytime, man. This was an awesome freaking show. And my appointment is at 2:30. I'm at 2:30, 7:30. So I got 3 minutes. So we did good. So I'm about to play the intro video. I'm gonna take y'all out. Okay.
Stay
sturdy.
My guys, 30. Hashtag sturdy. Close line coming. YBU also. But y'all better stop fucking playing with my niggas. Let me get off here because I'm drunk. I'm about to be doing a whole application drunk as fuck. Whole interview.
We about to be the Beatles out this bitch.
Oh, the Beatles made money. All right, y'all.
All right, love y'all.
Love you too, man. Yo, that was freaking awesome. We covered so much. We gonna end with my man Mac Millie. Y'all already know how it go. We out.
Intro shit. It's a letter to my man Banks. Mac Milliano. Walk with me. I remember being locked in that center. 8:30 lockdown, shitty ass dinners. Then I caught my first felony at 17. Got booked, we would rumble over canteen. Told myself I'm never going back. Caught a case for a shooting in a strap. Me and Banks was riding dirty with the Max in that all white Bonnie, same place we wrote our raps. Shit was getting real, shit hit the fan. A nigga set him up, a nigga got him jammed. I was down to do whatever for my fucking man. That nigga like my brother, we consider fam. I told him when he dropped that he'd be straight. He did a dime but took another nigga gun case. I stood tall looking right up in his face. Told him it was gonna be on when they let him out them gates. Now I'm riding through the city of Philly, these niggas hate it. Philly niggas winning, I swear nigga we made it. Niggas know me in my city cause nigga I gets busy. I put on for my niggas, free nitty. I'm getting to the money, you niggas out here scrambling. You got a problem with me, but we can handle it. I'm a boss, my nigga, I can manage ya. Who piped you up? Who's a fan of ya? I'm getting in my bag on you goofy niggas. I got a long extended clip for you movie niggas. Somerville Music Group, we moving niggas. Niggas hating cause we shining and our movement bigger. I built my own waves, I made my own lane. I wrote my own raps, I made my own name. I got my own money, I did my own thing. Now I'm chillin', living life, watching the ball games. Cavs in the nets. I used to be that nigga selling crack for a check. Now I rap for a check. Gotta get it how I live. Everything that I do, just know I do it for my kids. This the last of a dying breed. I'm on a whole nother level, whole nother speed. I'm in a whole nother game, whole nother league. Shout out to my man, Major fucking League. Shout out to Rain Man, shout out to Reed. All I got is this money, that's all I fucking need. I'm going out my mind, and if I am, then my rollie say it's time for me to buy them once again. Buying all these cars and this jewelry cause I can. Niggas always hating when another nigga win. From beginning to the end, I'm a stun on niggas. You the type to have